Petralia dropping one of the 10 rounds. So whichever round you score the lowest points in, that will not be counted in the total championship standings, which is why there are two columns. On the right of standings, Parmesan taking his second pole out of 3 rounds so far this season. The German driver beat Marcel Micou by 8.3 tenths of a second. Out and away we go here in Watkins Glen. It's actually a good launch from Parmesan, and Marcel Micou doesn't get the best launch. Mr. Scoot is actually almost alongside him going down into turn 1. Leila Petralia behind Marcel Micou down into turn 1. Marcel Micou side by side with Mr. Scoot. Looks clean back there, so everybody seemingly clean through so far. Leila Petralia now looking to the inside of Mr. Scoot. The blue car and the yellow car side by side up the hill, and they need to be careful. The track tightens through the kink, and they're both going to want to get the draft, but now Leila pulls out. They're almost going to go 3 wide down towards the chicane. This is going to be so dangerous. Marcel Micou sucking the slipstream of Parmesan. Parmesan returns to the racing line, trying to defend his lead, but Leila Petralia sent it in there, and what a brilliant overtake. From P4 up to P2 goes Leila Petralia.
I thought that was going to end very much differently. I was scared there that they were going to crash, but no, looks like we made it through. And I mean, everyone made it through. I don't think there was any crash at all throughout the entire grid, so that's very, very nice to see.
Scoot is attacking Marcel Micou. Sorry to cut you off there, Mr. Scoot. There's a contact, and Alex Wood is off into the right hand. It's to be collected. Oh, and he's flipped. He's on his roof. My goodness me. Well, that took a rather bad turn of events for Alex Wood, and he has teleported back to the pit.
That's what they should be doing. It's a fast track. You have a very long straight there. Go for it, as we saw Jack Smith's car there bounce
he's cut the curb.
curb.
Yeah, but Carrara now around the outside. He's made the move stick up to P7. Goes the Italian driver. Got Marcel Micou all over the back of Leila Petralia. He has to make the move to try to catch up to Parmesan. I think Leila Petralia may not necessarily have the race-winning pace. Of course, she has podium pace, but not for the victory yet, as Marcel Micou sent it. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Textbook overtake. Leila Petralia will try for the cutback, but she got a bit of a slide mid-corner, which means I think she will cool down for now. It's not wise to stand it in here. Marcel Micou edging. Leila Petralia is going to return the favor, and Marcel Micou has to let him go, and this is all helping Parmesan drive away.
Bit of a slide there from Marcel Micou over the curb. It's very dangerous there, but at least he survived. But he will be trying to fight back and back as Petralia is on the grass. That means Marcel Micou has the inside line for the penultimate corner right here. Does he make the move stick already? Not completely yet, as Petralia now has the inside line. She takes it, but Micou still slightly ahead. We're gonna see some great moves into the chicane, I think.
And Mr. Scoot is closing in, and Parmesan setting the fastest lap of the race. He has a 2.2 second advantage. The German cheeseman is driving away from the pack behind him as Leila Petralia completely cuts the curb, and she is going to lose P3 because of it. Mr. Scoot up to third.
I mean, it's a very deceiving curb there. I remember when I first started racing around this track, I thought I could take everything of it, but no, it's a multi-layered. If you go too hard towards the inside, it bounces you off. So you have to really manage it perfectly. And yeah, it cost Petralia massively, because right now Mr. Scoot and Marcel Micou are fighting again. They're side by side coming into the bus stop chicane here at Watkins Glen, and Micou retains his P2 position right here.
And Leila Petralia gets a perfect run, Mr. Scoot, but he's on the outside of the kink here. We've also got the change for P5. Miro Gibi passing Matt Pryor on the long straight. Matt Pryor decided to not go side by side again, but Leila Petralia is attacking at every opportunity that she can. She's trying to go around the outside of Miss Scoot, but she has to be careful. Look at Miro Gibi and Matt Pryor bump drafting each other into this fight. A battle for P9. Andrew Taggart, what a recovery job. He started P17. He's trying to fight for P9 already.
Where multiple cars will stay battling, keep losing time, and he'll just have a
Oh my
comfortable
god, Mr. Scoot tapped
drive.
Marcel Miko round. Mr. Scoot has hit Marcel Miko at the rear, at the hairpin, and that means Leila Petralia says thank you very much. And back up to P2 goes the Italian driver, and they are going 3 wide into the penultimate corner, and Mr. Scoot losing out. Miragibi up to 4th. Matt Pryor stays behind in 6th.
Yeah, Miku is not going to be happy about that. He's already vocally told me yesterday that he does not like racing here. He finds incidents happen too frequently, and yeah, it's a big turnoff for him. But he still has a pace, and chasing Leila Petralia right now, I think he has what it takes, because Pryor, Ragubi, Scoot, it looks like they're gonna fight. So all Miku has to do is outpace them right now, catch up to Leila Petralia, make a move, and keep on going with that P2.
Yeah, a huge mistake by Maxim Baldi at turn 1. He's lost his P11 position to Alex Romsix, who's also making a recovery job after starting from P19. Oh my goodness, Leila Petralia, Speedway star, she's around, she has spun! Oh no, no,
That's
no. To go to the battle for the final point paying position. It's between Gurinova and Bahamondes. Oh no, no, no. Bahamondes braked too late and hit Gurinova, but actually Bahamondes lost out more. Oh, bump drafting. They're not battling.
a bit of bum drafting,
Interesting.
yeah.
Yeah, very interesting. But look at these curves, they're so high.
Yeah, yesterday in Tatus, my main strategy was hit the first two for rotation, and then the other two, don't risk even going there.
Off.
You need the perfect exit into the bend there.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Off goes Leila
what
Petralia.
it, what?
What happened? Oh, wait.
No, I mean, I was looking at Mr. Scoot, who just hit a beautiful drift, and now he's getting bum drafted by Mirugubi.
They're losing time
Wow.
to Masaya Miku. Yeah, I saw that on the little box that was on board with Miro on the tower. And I saw Mr. Scoot. It was about to completely lose it. And now Mechanic Carrara to the inside of Matt Pryor, just behind these two. And Matt Pryor's trying to squeeze the Italian driver. But he can't close the door anymore. He's still trying to hand around the outside. What a brilliant defense by the British driver. All over the place on corner exit, and Andrew Taka being Leila's teammate, trying to not fight him, or fight her rather, as Matt Pryor and Mechanic Carrara make contact again. And now towards this blind crest of the right hand, Mechanic Carrara looking for the cut. Look at the defense Matt Pryor puts on. He was turning from the inside and then defending on the inside of the exit already. He's forced Mechanic Carrara to go all the way around the outside. Can Carrara do what Matt Pryor did to him last lap by hand all the way around the outside? No, he can't. He's trying for the cutback. He still cannot pass Matt Pryor.
There's something very dirty you can do here, and it's bum draft
Oh my
through the
god, Scoot!
slipstream.
Mr. Scoot
Mr. Scoot.
completely cut the curb wrong, and Mirakibi has to kind of brake to avoid the American driver, and somehow they both stay alive.
Yeah, I mean, as a bit back, Matt Pryor still defending his heart out, forcing
Carrara.
Carrara to go the long way around, which is what skill again. The positioning, he places his car, and it's brilliant as he gets hit in the back.
Yeah, so
yeah,
the problem is
I think the place was given back there, but
yes.
wow, yeah, that looked a bit scary compared to Pryor, who's almost being overtaken right now. Carrera down the inside through turn 1, the 90-degree bend goes wide.
He's gone way too deep.
Pryor in the slipstream.
Yeah, and this will be a battle to the chicane. This is gonna be not safe for walk.
Because I mean, the S there, it's easy to lose time as they trade paint a bit there, just door-to-door racing. I mean, Pryor has the racing line, but Carrara has the inside line, so that's going to be difficult as Pryor really putting all the pressure he can. Again, contact. It's going to get ugly between these two later.
Yeah, this is getting personal, but this time Carrara takes the racing line. Mepra had to jump the curb, so he lost a lot of momentum there.
Right now, that's a massive...
Oh, I don't know how to save his car.
She is very lucky to save that, because that is one killer corner, especially getting that close to the curb. Curbs here are barely your friend.
Trying to draft each other, but the gap has stayed the same basically. A 6 second. Oh, she's bumped Maverick completely off into turn one. That was not the best
I mean,
timed bump draft ever.
exactly, that's the one drawback with bump drafting. If you're going into a heavy braking zone or just a braking zone after a straight and you're still bump drafting, it's very easy to send the other car just completely off the track. Like right now, it's again bump drafting, but the moment the car that is behind brakes too late, yeah, it's done for you at the front. You just fly off.
Oh my god, Leila Petralia, complete opposite log. This is Speedway style, this is not MX5 racing anymore. Something happened to Jack
Good
Smith.
question.
He's lost P7, he's lost P8, he's about to lose P9 to Rom6. Rom6 has all the momentum in the world. Jack Smith massive spun coming out of turn 1 then. To lose all the speed, all the momentum, and down to P10 goes the Polish driver. He was sitting in a very lonely but decent 7th position. It's all gone south on the final lap of the race. He drove away at the start. Marcel Miko and Leila Petralia got into a fight on lap 2, and Parmesan never looked back. It will be his first victory of the season. Parmesan takes the victory in Watkins again, and he sets the fastest lap on the final lap just to show off. Mr. Scoot, too little, too late. 9 tenths of a second will be the gap between him and Marcel Miko across the line. So it'll be 4 podiums from 5 races for Marcel Miko and 2 podiums in 5 races for Mr. Scoot. Jack Smith holding the inside line. We've got Andrew Taggart and Leila Petralia looking, the teammates looking to the inside. We've got Mr. Scoot around the outside. Oh, a car is spin off. A car is off. That is not Marcel Miko. I missed who that is. Parmenon is still alive. So the top 3 from race 1 is still alive. But a couple of cars, I believe one of those, Matt Pryor, has dropped all the way down to the back of the grid. Jack Smith, meanwhile, leads the field through towards up the hill. We've got Andrew Taggart moving up to P2, Leila Petralia up to P3. Alex Romsik now dropping 3 positions already because Mr. Scoot has passed him. Marcel Miku also making up 3 positions from P9 to P6 is the Czech driver, but he's still side by side with Miro Regibi. Let's see, Middleton, see, and Marcel almost hit him. They almost make contact. They just about stay alive. And Marcel Miku now is back down to P7 under pressure from the race 1 winner Parmesan as they go into the middle sector. Oh, a hit, a hit! Laurie Sharpo has been hit by Jay Lewis and he's spun across the track and he's involved a lot of other cars. That is a monumental crash and Jay Lewis into the wall himself in the corner in front. And my goodness me, that was absolutely chaotic.
I get that, but it didn't look like there was really. It more looked like I'm going off my throttle because there's a yellow flag instead of there's a crash in front of me. I have to brake. It is a blind corner, but you can still kind of anticipate it.
Yeah, a huge
Yeah, Jack
stand
Smith's
by
still leading.
Miro Regibi into turn 1. He sent both Alex and Mr. Scoot. That is a brilliant move by Miro Regibi out to P4, and we've got battle for the lead. Andrew Taggart looking around the outside of Jack Smith, and Maverick may be taking the lead here into the chicane.
Yeah, side by side, he's ever so slightly ahead, but he's on the racing line, not the inside line. As lots of curbs there from Jack Smith, also from Maverick there.
Leila
As
Petralia
Maverick
gets
now
around.
leads. They're going 3 wide almost.
They are. They absolutely are.
Maverick's
All the
lucky
way.
to have that inside line there, but overspeed is still there. There's a move to be sent around the inside, and it does. But Jack Smith now, after Maverick gets pushed a bit wide, having the run on Leila Petralia.
My
Bonkers,
God!
everything,
Oh,
you know.
contact!
Leila
Taggart
leading.
and Regibi.
Contact.
Taggart and Regibi hit each other, and Marcel Miku avoid, and Mr. Scoot almost spun himself, and Marcel Miku
Jack
to
Smith's
P4.
gonna overtake Petralia.
He is.
Petralia
He is.
again with a little drift, putting the pressure on Jack Smith. He has the inside line. He's a bit ahead. He brakes a bit too early. He's a lot on the curb, but
Miro Regibi hit
yeah, back there a hit, a bit of gravel even.
Yeah, Miro Regibi hit Mr. Scoot off, by the way, behind them.
Leila Petralia having quite a decent gap right now as Marcel Mikus has the fastest lap of the race, only ever so slightly faster than Leila Petralia as Carrera now gets a fast lap very deep there from Jack Smith into the turn 1 exit there.
And
He's
Marcel Miku
losing the
says,
position because of it, 2
thank you very
positions.
much. Yeah, Marcel Miku already made the move on Andrew Taggart into turn one. Now Jack Smith returning to the track, and he's blocked Mirurigibi. Mirurigibi has to be forced off the slipstream, so no draft. Mirurigibi, Jack Smith looking. Oh, this is about to be 5 wide into the chicane.
Oh, it's really looking to be that, or just okay. Yeah, they pulled out in time for the bump drafting, but that still looked like it could have been a massive amount of contact. Really, it's insane.
But they're still alive. Taggart defends inside line, sending it to the inside. Mirurigibi, he's hit another
Oh,
one.
Jack Smith.
I think he got
Jack
hit,
Smith's
right?
off now.
I think he got hit by
Yeah,
Miro.
yeah, he got hit. I could not really see from who. I think it might have been Ragubi. I'm not sure. But yeah, very unfortunate there.
Yeah, fastest lap by Mr. Scoot. He's already back up in this pack. He's already passed Alex Romsix into turn one. It doesn't look like the Romanian driver Alex Romsix has the pace to fight at the front tonight, and we're going 3 wide up the hill. Tagat has to open the door for that will be Parmesan on the one side and Mr.
There's a
Urigibi on
3 wide,
the
man.
other side. And Maverick gets squeezed out in the middle, and Marcel Miku, meanwhile, is almost at the rear of Leila Petralia.
It's clear Parmesan is a very fast driver. I don't want to take that away from him, but clean air is clearly a strong suit because right now in the pack with other cars, he's kind of struggling a bit. He's still very fast, of course.
A big battle between Matt Pryor and Jack Smith. Meanwhile, for P9, as now that's Mr. Scoot sending it to the inside of Andrew Tagat and taking P5 from Mr. P5 himself. So Mr. Scoot is on a recovery mission. Meanwhile, Marcel Miku is now less than half a second behind Leila Petralia.
Oh yes, I mean Petralia a bit shaky on the exit. Look at how close Marcel Miku is getting here right now. And he's bringing so much later.
Yeah, this
Look at
will
him throw
be
that car in there.
a slam dunk move if Marcel Miku doesn't make any mistakes in the braking zone. He has to think about where he makes them. Where's Parmesan already passing Mirurigibi into the penultimate corner? Parmesan could join this lead fight if Marcel Miku doesn't clear Leila Petralia fast enough. He still has a 2.5-second buffer, but if he gets stuck behind Leila, Parmesan will be there in an instant.
I must say, the way Marcel Miku is taking each corner right now
Oh no no
fascinates me. You
no
can
no no! Andrew Taggart hit Mr. Scoot off into turn one, and
oh,
Romsix takes 2 positions in one go, and Marcel Miku side by side with Leila Petralia for the lead.
I must say I'm fascinated how Marcel Miku is able to drive this MX5. You can see him slam on the brakes by looking at his car moves in the braking zone and just throws the car and then makes it work. As he's going to try the same thing right now into the bus stop chicane. But Petralia has it
Oh!
ever so slightly slides. I'm amazed she managed to save that, but it's clear the curbs and such are not helping the setup. I think the suspension might be a bit too tight.
You can see she's faster than Mirurigibi still. But now she has to do the overtaking instead of being the defender, and Mirurigibi closing the door, trying to closing the door. Oh my goodness. Leila sent it in
Honest.
there, and contact again. Miro is sent off into the grass.
Oh!
Into the wall goes the Belgian driver. Parmesan sets the fastest lap of the race. He is now 1.1 seconds behind Marcel Miku. I don't think Marcel will win if Parmesan doesn't make a mistake. He is way too fast for anybody in this service. Mr. Scoot once again has to be on the recovery mission after getting hit by Mirurigibi early on in the race, after getting hit by Andrew Taggart into turn one. Mr. Scoot is back up to P4, and he definitely can have the pace on Leila Petralia to take another podium. As Mr. Scoot gets a perfect run coming out of the turn one, he's already behind Leila Petralia and pulling out of the draft, and Leila Petralia edging Mr. Scoot to the edge of the track, And eventually she has to give up the position, and Mrs. Good moves up into P3. Leila Petrarca immediately tucks back into the slipstream. She wants her position back, she wants her podium back, but Mrs. Good just slightly ahead into the chicane. But you know Leila Petrarca is going to absolutely send it into the chicane, and she does. That is absolutely perfect, actually. She's actually done the
I
chicane
don't know if it
perfectly
was
for
my
once.
yeah, I don't know if it was my camera angle. Looked like a bit of a bumper to bumper there, but not a lot. But Mr. Scoot right now really just has to defend a lot from Petralia because she's gonna keep on trying and trying and trying.
Revenge in the final 5 minutes as she gets a perfect run through the penultimate corner, but Mrs. Good just closing the door on her. Oh, no, no, no.
Ooh.
That is a hit and a readjust. And where is Alex Romsik? Alex Romsik gets past both of them. A gift
I mean,
from the
I would.
gods for Alex Romsik.
I mean, I would comment on the contact, but I was looking at Parmesan. I only saw the pit maneuver.
And where did Michele Carrara come from? He's also put himself in this fight as Leila Petrarca hits the curb run again, and she's spun this time. She's absolutely spun this time. And down to
Well, I mean,
P6 she goes, and she is with her teammate again. They've somehow met each other on track once again.
and Parmesan right now, right on Marcel Miku's exhaust pipe.
Yeah, he has 2 laps to make the overtake work. He's already really close into turn 1. Marcel Miko feeling the need to defend the middle line. He's going to pull back to the racing line, then leaving the inside for Parmesan. Parmesan has to yield though. This is good defending from Marcel Miko, and Mr. School now down the inside of Alex Romsix. And he will take P3 away from the Romanian driver. He can change camera fast enough, but Alex Romsix still hanging it around the outside. And now Michele Carrara is joining the fight for P3. Again, this might be a 3-way battle for P3. If Mr. School can find some clean air, he will probably drive away from the 2 behind, but Alex is absolutely harassing him still. We're going to cut to this battle and watch Parmesan's onboard on the left as Mr. School now side by side with Alex. He does have the inside line into the chicane, so if he can brake later, he will take P3 away and try to drive away. Alex Romsix does give in, so chance for Mr. School to pull away from the 2 drivers behind. Well, Parmesan is standing into the inside of the
Oh my god!
left-hander, and they make
Oh,
contact.
Double contact already. I mean, Marcel
Oh.
Miku just took all the inside he could there, but it wasn't enough as Parmesan right now leads this race. Marcel Miku probably fuming. He's going to try everything in his power. I mean, we're on the penultimate lap right now. To lose it right now definitely isn't great. So he wants that disgusting taste out of his mouth right now to finish P2.
But Marcel Miku has kept himself close to Parmesan as Mirugibi gets hit by Matt Pryor, and Mirugibi's off in the corner that he went off about 5 laps ago. But this time he doesn't spin around, so he is still on the rear bumper of Matt Pryor.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to like that corner as Marcel Miku still very close to Parmesan. Marcel Miku right now in the slipstream. There, what was that?
That was lag. There had to be lag.
Yeah, lag, but wow, that did not look great.
What happened to Maverick? Andrew Tagal is down to P9. He was P6 a moment ago, and we are side by side for P8. This is the final lap of the race. I don't think Marcel Miku is close enough unless Parmesan gets a huge lag. But Mirugibi trying to go all the way around the outside of Matt Pryor. He does. Brilliant. Absolutely fantastic by the Belgian driver. They make contact, but Mirugibi has the inside line. Surely he will take P7 away. Matt Pryor absolutely sent it around the outside. And he's going to try to hang there. And Matt Pryor is not going to give up until the last moment. He's still trying to go around the outside. The next one is a right-hander, so the favourite line is still for Mirugibi as Parmesan now into the last 2 corners. 7/10 of a second is the gap. I think Parmesan will win this one.
Well, yeah, I mean, I just saw ball break Mark head straight back to the pits because he ran out of fuel on the main straight. As Mirugibi hits the wall there. Still trying to hold on. Marcel Miku P2, Parmesan wins. I'm really focused on Mirugibi right now. Mr. Scoot P3. Will we have a photo finish?
I don't think he's
Probably
close
not
enough.
because it's MX5s. They're pretty fast. One more lap, man.
Yeah, I don't think he's close enough. I think Matt Pryor
Yeah,
just
no.
about took P7 away. Oh,
Oh,
ooh,
that's post-race contact. That's not good.
that's interesting. As Alex
Yeah, I
Wood
mean, it
takes
looked like he feared there. I mean,
P11. Yeah, I think Andrew Tagar dropped down to
I
P10. So a season best for Gurinova as she finishes P9. There's further contact and the car is completely upside down. The championship contending so far, or standing so far, after 4 rounds, we have our reigning champion Marcel Miku leading by 80 points over Alex Romsix. Both Parmesan and Mr. Scoot missed the Imola round last week. So they are now trailing by some 86 points. So Marcel Miku has Parmesan turn on his lights, and so does Mr. Scoot, and has Parmesan just jumped the start. Why is he already
I
pulling
mean,
away?
it must be
Wait,
he
wait,
jumped for. I mean, my
he's
philosophy was I'm gonna take a look at like the rear view mirror of Parmesan,
oh
the rear view
contact,
camera, and just
contact.
see the chaos unfold. But
Alex just
yeah, we see
completely
some
squeezed
cars
Marcel Miku.
colliding.
He turned in like Marcel wasn't there, and Leila Petrali is trying to take advantage. Alex does give the position back to Marcel Miku, but now he's down to P5, and Parmes also had to brake for about 100 meters, try to not gain too much of an advantage, but surely he's got a drive-through. That is huge drama.
Perfect.
Oh, Marcel Miku into the grass. He's pushed too hard on this corner. This it's basically a full throttle right-hander in qualifying. We kind of have to lift a bit in the race, and now Leila Petrali is challenging him, and now they're almost going 3 wide into the next right-hander as Leila Petrali cuts a lot of grass and spinning and
Whoa.
saving the car. It's the Italian, and Alex is also down the inside of Marcel Mico. They're going to go side by side through the penultimate corner, but the front two is running away, and if Parmesan has to take a drive-through penalty, Mr. Scoot is looking really good for victory here in race 1 as Marcel Mico sends it down the inside of Alex Romsix. Has Parmesan pitted? No, not yet. He's going to try to stretch his legs a bit, and they're almost going 3 wide down into turn 1 again, Asa.
I mean, wow. Everything, it's already been a great lap 1. Again, Leila Petralia. It's unfortunate that the car spins out almost every corner at times, especially around Watkins Glen a few weeks ago. But that save was immaculate.
It was.
Especially in these cars, just wow.
And now Matt Pryor has taken advantage, moving up into P5, passing Alex Romsix. Down the inside goes Alex Romsix. He's trying to make the move on this full throttle right-hander, and he's entered the corner way too shallow. And another brilliant save.
I
My
mean,
God.
second lap, that corner has had a lawnmower pretty much drive over it. It happens quite a lot though. It's mainly the curb on the inside there, bouncing the car up a bit, losing a bit of control, and then yeah, the rest is history.
But that did lose Alex Romsix 2 positions, so down to P7 goes the Hungarian, and now a side-by-side for P5 as Marcel Miku now chases down Leila Petralia. Jack Smith down the inside of Matt Pryor. Matt Pryor hands it around the outside, but he's going to be edged onto the curb, and he loses momentum because he had a lot of tire scrub on the outside. They're going 3 wide. Andrew Taggart is being edged out by Tom Wolf. Where did he come from? But then, where can he recover to?
The thing is, otherwise you get an announcement no from a drive-through.
Well, I hope he knows that, because otherwise he's going to be disqualified. Surely he knows he dropped the start, right? Oh, there's 3 wide for P5 again. Alex Romsik is looking down the inside of Jack Smith. He's going to enter the corner shallow again. This time he backs out early. He's learned his mistake. Marcel Miku is almost spun. Marcel Miku has dropped back again. He's making mistakes after mistakes. He absolutely hates Brands Hatch, evidently.
I mean, it's either he hates Brands Hatch or Brands Hatch hates him.
Oh, contact!
Right now it's
He's been
like
hit.
both.
Alex has hit Jack Smith, sorry, but Alex basically on the inside of Jack Smith pounds Jack Smith off into the gravel, and Jack Smith is going to lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's down to the back of the field. Parmesan is right on the back of Marcel Miku, and Leila Petralia who gets her tail out, and that's going to kill all the momentum. Through goes Marcel Miku, through goes Parmesan. The little mistake is going to cost the Italian 2 positions, or is it? Leila is going to try to head around the outside. Parmesan hits the curb, and
Was it the
my
curb or
God.
Petralia that hit him? Because the
So,
camera angle my game showed made
yes.
it kind of looked like contact.
So he hits the curb, he was sliding, that's why Petralia hit him. It's
Yeah,
kind
I
of
mean,
a...
very unfortunate.
I don't know if how stewards are gonna see this if Pamela reports it. It's contact there between Matt Pryor and Alex Romsix, but they just about bounce off each other. I'm still watching this brilliant battle between Claire Gallagher, who's onto the grass there. No, 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 no. Has he saved it? The camera is not on him, but I
Wall.
think he
It was a
didn't.
wall.
Yeah, he didn't involve anybody else. So that's the most important thing.
No, that's the luck we have with that.
Around the outside goes Marcel Miku. Wait, why is Marcel Miku here? He's lost another 2 positions. Matt Pryor is in front of him, Alex Romsix is in front of him. Marcel Miku has made another error, and Parmesan is right behind him.
It's genuinely a race of doom and despair. Wait until we get the reverse grid for race 2. I mean, it's all so exciting.
And look at the run Parmesan has.
Are we gonna see a 3 wide?
Yeah.
I think we're gonna see a 3 wide with Marcel Miku.
Surely Marcel is
Maybe
going to
not.
send it, but because it doesn't send it, now Parmesan is going to have the run going all the way around the outside. He's getting
Now
squeezed.
it's 3 wide.
Parmesan has to brake. The
And yet
brake
again,
lights
no.
came on. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've gone 3 wide around Brands Hatch. I can tell you it did not end well.
Yeah, as Michele Carrara made a really good move around the outside of Maverick at turn 4, but now Marcel Miku powers around the outside of Matt Pryor, and look at Parmesan come! And Matt Pryor looks like a sitting duck there. Marcel Miku leaves the inside line open, can he carry it around the outside? Parmesan onto the curb again, this time he doesn't slide, this time he actually gets a better run, coming out of the corner even though he was on the curb. And he's surely going to take P4 away from the Czech driver, or does he? Marcel Miku tries to hands there, and he gets his tail out and he does back out. That's sensible from Marcel Miku. Side by side for P11, almost 3 wide. We've got the recovering Claire Gallagher after. Oh, there's a car in the middle of the road at turn 1. Oh my.
What a jump scare I had there.
God.
Jesus Christ. Right now,
trouble.
my game decided to crash, but
That is very
time
good.
to look via the stream as, yeah.
We
Eric
had contact
Johansson.
as well. Eric Johansson was battling with Claire Gallagher and Jack Smith. Now he has dropped back from this battle that is still raging on Claire Gallagher, putting the defensive block on Jack Smith. But he's going to get a terrible run coming out of the corner. Jack Smith now has the inside line. Surely the Polish driver returns the favor. A little bit of a bump. That is okay. But he's on the not on the wrong line, so Claire Gallagher can go all the way around the outside. And he returns the position, or does he? This battle will continue on. Meanwhile, Parmesan is now 2 seconds behind Alex Romsix. Around the outside goes Jack Smith. He's going to try to power around the outside of Claire Gallagher. Through he goes. Up to P10 goes Jack Smith.
Rom6 still just behind there. I think we'll have 2 more laps of racing, so this is the penultimate
Look at
lap
the
we're on
slide.
right now.
Yeah, it's a
That's
slide.
Rom6
Yeah, he's
on
got
the inside of Druids.
Surely he's got it, or does he?
By side.
I mean, Layla had such a
yet.
terrible slide at turn 1. Somehow she's gonna hang on to second. Remarkable.
I mean, Druids, it's a special corner. Once you're around the outside, it doesn't work. Once you're down the inside, it doesn't work.
And you can see just how fast Alex is now at the back of the race, and Parmesan using all of the track and a bit more onto the grass there, but he kept a lot of momentum. So Parmesan is right behind the pair of them now as Alex Romsix tries to find a way through on Leila Petralia. He's edged out to
Marcel
the
Miku
outside.
fully on the grass there.
Oh, and Parmesan is right here. Parmesan is down the inside of Alex Romsix. Alex Romsix hands are around the outside and passing Leila Petralia. There's 3 wide into the final corner. And who's gonna come out on top is Alex Romsix so far, and they're still side by side between Parmesan and Leila Petralia. Leila Petralia hands it on the inside and squeezes Parmesan out. So Alex through to second. Now he needs Leila Petralia to hold on for dear life on Parmesan. Parmesan looking to the inside of the turn 1. Is he going to get on the curb again? These two made contact at turn 1 already. Parmesan is on the curb again. This time he's more conservative. He's still going to be side by side with Leila Petralia down into turn 2. Is he going to send it? Later Assetto on the brakes. Leila Petrali on the outside will again try to hang it all the way around the outside and getting the inside line for turn 3. Leila Petralia will have her nose in front again, a little bit bump, and Parmesan bumped onto the grass and saved his car.
What a save.
And all of this means surely Alex Romsix has P2 now. But who's going to get P3?
I mean, Petralia's defense right now is just brilliant, especially knowing how much faster Parmesan is compared to the rest of the grid today. Parmesan right now, he has a few corners left to make it work.
Is he got the inside? I think he's got the inside now. But can he? Yeah, can he trust Leila Petralia to not turning? Leila Petralia did turning, but did leave space for Parmesan, and that is brilliant defense from the Italian. She has 2 corners to go though.
Perfect squeezing there.
Wait, is there another lap? Is Mr. Scoot slowing down? Mr. Scoot is slowing down, is he?
It's final lap.
Yep, this is the final lap. So Mr. Scoot has won the race. This is his first victory after race 2 of round 2 in Mugello, but across the line, Leila Petralia with a brilliant defensive display on the final lap to hang on to the final step of the podium in front of Parmesan, and Parmesan will be pissed about his jump start. Underway here at Brands Hatch, it's a way better launch by Claire Gallagher. Gallagher is already kind of alongside Jack Smith down in towards turn 1. We also got side by side behind them. And actually, Claire Gallagher, very, very sensible contact. Parmesan is into the wall. Parmesan has crashed.
Well, that is not the story wanted. I was looking at Jack Smith and all I heard was a car driving through sand doing a little bit of a Paris-Dakar, but...
Yeah, I had his window to window, but I was looking at the main screen, so I have absolutely no idea what happened. I also heard a huge slam into the wall. That's when I saw Parmesan into the wall. And Sandy at the inside is Miro Regibi. He's made a great start. Up to second goes the Belgian driver and hit. Claire Gallagher has hit Marcel Miko. And another terrible, terrible race for the championship leader. Marcel Miko is down to P9, P10.
Props to all the cars avoiding there. That nearly ended badly into a big one. But yeah, Miro Regibi right now is still in P2. Will he catch up? I mean, not really catch up. Will he be able to overtake Jack Smith? That's the real question. Side by side for P4, Mr. Scott has cleared Matt Pryor, so the race 1 winner is up to P4 as Marcel Miko goes around the outside of Axel, and he's been hit again. Marcel Miko is getting all kinds of trouble and none of his own. I mean, he did make a few mistakes in race 1, but so far, and he powers around the outside of Michele Carrara. So recovering back up to P8 and now on the inside of Andrew Tagalis, Marcel Miko. The championship leader is trying to recover from P10 and he's made up 2 positions already, maybe 3, down into turn 1 as Matt Pryor almost touching the rear of Mr. Scoot. Coming out of the final corner, Alex Romsix right behind Matt Pryor. These 3 go all the way down towards turn 1. Jack Smith leading by 0.5 of a second on Miro Regibi. I mean, talk about a drop round for Marcel Miko. I mean, he cannot catch a break around this track. Turned back into the gravel. Oh, that's very strange. I mean, he was back on his way and then the U-turn and he's stopped. He's back into the pits, so he's disconnected even. So. And Miro Regibi has taken the lead around the outside of turn 4 on Jack Smith. But now Jack Smith challenging him back down the inside of this corner. Oh. I mean, yeah, Miro Regibi could not save that one. That's really unfortunate for the Belgian driver. He was going to try to run away with all of the other fast drivers, rather buried in traffic, but now he is down to a lowly P14. But look at all the drivers now closing in on Mr. Scoot. Mr. Scoot really needs to make the pass, and he's being squeezed onto the grass by Claire Gallagher. They make slight contact, so Claire Gallagher's line will be affected, and Marcel Miko drives off. Marcel Miko has made a mistake into turn 4, and he's back down to P8. Only drive Watkins Glen or only drive Brands Hatch because I know he loves both of these tracks so much, you know. Down the inside goes Alex Romsix. This is the battle between the P1 and P2 in race 1. Now Matt Pryor wants a piece of it. Matt Pryor to the inside of both of them. They're going to go 3 wide. And they all survive somehow. How? How did they do that? And look at Parmesan. Parmesan is almost here. Parmesan is already here. He and Leila Petralia were doing a bit of a bump draft, and they are all joined this queue. P3 to P10 are separated by 2 seconds. And it's all just a massive snake of cars slithering to Paddock Bend right now. Amazing. Really, just amazing.
I don't know where to watch because Marcel Miko is sending it to the inside of Andrew Tagato. Back up to P6 goes the track driver. Palmer's on the inside of Michele Carrera, but he gets caught on the curb, so he has a bit of a slide. But up to P8 goes Parmesan, and down the inside goes Leila Petralia. She will also try to pass her fellow countryman Michele Carrera, but they're gonna go side by side through towards turn 3. And Michele Carrera has the better line, and Leila Petralia actually breaks on the grass a bit, so he has to back out as Parmesan goes wide. Oh. Yeah.
I mean, he was lucky to survive that slide and not collect another car there, but he's at least still in the fight for this position. This car ahead of him spins off, hits the wall.
That's Leila Petralia having her issue at turn 4, so she's not going to drop out of this train.
Revitalizes itself even much more than it already is.
Definitely. Oh, no. Claire Gallagher was too slow.
He's been hit, I think.
Claire Gallagher was too slow. Actually, there was 2 separate incidents. So Claire Gallagher at the front of this pack was too slow. So Alex hit him, Matt hit him, Marcel hit him, and all of them had to check up like a NASCAR crash. And as you said, I think Andrew Tagat went into the back of Parmesan just behind the spin. But I think they all got checked up basically. Basically, Claire Gallagher was too slow on the apex of turn 2.
I mean, yeah. Stuff like that happens. Sometimes you can be tactically a bit slower in
3
corners.
wide,
that can
3 wide. Mr. Score to the inside. Are you gonna pass both of them? And Matt Pryor backs off in the middle. Marcel Miko hands it around the outside. He's not giving this position up, and he keeps his P4. Brave, brilliant, fantastic driving from all of these drivers. It is a brilliant defensive display once again by a slower midfield driver. Claire Gallagher is Jack Smith's best friend right now. Jack Smith has been able to pull away by almost 5 seconds because of Claire Gallagher's defense. And he is showing on this tight and twisty track, if you position your car really well, the car behind can't really do anything. But now he has cracked. I think Alex Romsix has the inside line now. The Hungarian needs to be brave if he can get past Claire Gallagher, which he does, and Marcel Miko sends it in there, and there's contact, and again, and the second contact actually helped Claire Gallagher
Marcel Miko
resettle the car.
Marcel Miko has to be lucky nothing worse happened of that, because I was holding on for dear life there.
Yeah, and now Parmesan on the inside of Mr. Scoot. The German driver is trying to take a look on the inside, on the curb, on the grass, and he's still stable, surprising. I thought he's going to have a moment there. But now, Alex Romsix is Claire. Claire Gallagher is Marcel Miko's problem. And can Alex Romsix, in the final half of this race, catch up to a 4.5 second gap to Jack Smith? I think he can if he doesn't make a mistake. And with Claire Gallagher holding up the rest of the field, Alex Romsix surely now is the favourite to win this race as Claire Gallagher defends again aggressively on Marcel Miko, who has to go around the outside into turn 1. Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant from Marcel Miko. That is outstanding. And now Mr. Scoot getting the run on the inside of Claire Gallagher through towards turn 2. Parmesan looking around the outside, and he has nowhere to go. Mr. Scoot is also clear. Now the dynamic changes. Now Marcel Miko and Mr. Scoot are cleared. Now Alex Romsix will be under pressure against Claire Gallagher. Hits Mr. Scoot off. That is a crime. That is a huge penalty, surely. He's lost Mr. Scoot 4 positions, and he's hit Parmesan off now. Parmesan has been hit off by Claire Gallagher. He's been a menace in this race.
He dominated qualifying to now be in this position of constant doom and despair. It's very unfortunate for him.
It was a brilliant defensive display by Claire Gallagher, but what he did on this lap is surely going to be looked at by the stewards. And Parmesan, well, he's not going to get any victories tonight. There's a hit from Mr. Scoot on towards the back of Andrew Tagat. He is now fired up. He must be so angry about what Claire Gallagher did to him, because if he got Claire there, he definitely has a chance of the podium, maybe even a chance at the win. Now it's all gone as Michele Carrera passes Andrew Tagat up into P7, and Matt Pryor now is trying to attack Claire Gallagher, who is again trying to defend the inside line, but the door has been pushed open. Matt Pryor sends it to the inside of the final corner. Through goes the British driver, and go all the way around the outside goes Mr. Scoot. Mr. Scoot is pinged in. He gives a bump drive to Matt Pryor, almost speeds Matt Pryor because he didn't hit him square, and now he's trying to hit Claire Gallagher, and Mr. Scoot has nowhere to go because the two in front constantly blocks the road.
I mean, Claire Gallagher was very slow in that final corner. I saw Mr. Scoot just lunge there. I thought it was going to
Yeah,
end
that's
badly, like
payback.
right now in
That is
Greece again,
payback.
contact.
That is payback. That is what you call a payback. Mrs. Good
Yeah,
is
Matt
so
Pryor also
fed
being
up.
pushed off.
Yeah, Mrs. Good is so fed up about Claire Gallagher. That is a push to pass that will also be looked at the end of the race, surely, if it's being reported. And now, Michele Carrera to the inside of Claire Gallagher. So up to P6 goes the Italian driver. Claire Gallagher will try to hand around the outside, so this is not over yet. Andrew Takali is also joining the fight. But Alex Romsix, look at how fast he is. The gap at the front is down to 2.5 seconds. Suddenly, Marcel Miku can maybe also see a P2 in Brands Hatch.
Well, I mean, I must say, despite starting out as a big pack battling, it's still a decent pack with great fights, albeit with quite some controversies with cars losing out on positions due to contact, but still. I hope we see this in DCR in about an hour's time. The Street Car Championship, which is also massively popular, but
yeah,
Alex Romsix right now with the fastest lap.
Yeah, he's closing the gap, and Claire Gallagher onto the grass on the final corner, so that means, well, Andrew Tagali is through into P7, made contact 2 laps ago on this corner. Parmesan is sending it, he doesn't care, he's sent it. They did leave each other space this time, much cleaner, but they're going to go side by side down towards this very, very fast right-hander, and that is not what you want. Parmesan refuses to bump after Claire Gallagher. He needs to clear the red car alongside him, but he's on the wrong line. Can he hang it all the way around the outside? He's trying. No, he has to brake, and Claire Gallagher defends really aggressively again to the inside, and Parmesan is held up again. Oh, and
whoa, that's Claire into the gravel, and then Parmesan immediately there with the move, also nearly contact again, but
that is definitely going to be. Look at that kill, Jack Smith spot. This is what Marcel Meek wants. But
I mean, my camera was on the wheel well of Alex Romsix, and wow.
Well, he's through, but Marcel Miku is here, so now it's about efficient overtaking for Marcel Miku. He needs to clear Jack Smith fast to try to battle for the victory, but Jack Smith actually gets a good run coming out of the final corner. This is a 3-way fight for the final 2 laps of the race. Jack Smith to the inside on turn 1. He had a look, but he's going to be compromised. Marcel Miku gets the drive out of the corner.
Miku.
Yeah, surely he's going to get P2 here.
Wide.
He just needs to send it in there, and Jack Smith opens the door. Jack Smith, that's sensible from Jack Smith, because he can still get a P3 here, which will equal his personal best of the season. Why is it a blue flag car in front? That is not ideal, as Michele Carrera passes Matt Pryor down towards turn 2. Up to P5 goes the Italian driver. That is a brilliant drive as the back marker gets out of the way of 2 of them, but blocks Jack Smith. We're almost 3 wide up the hill between Matt Pryor and Parmesan and Michele Carrera. Matt Pryor went for a stand into turn 4, so he's passed Michele Carrera, but he's also dragged Parmesan into this battle. Parmesan will try round the outside again. At this time, is he successful? Yes, he is. And Michele Carrera hits Parmesan at the rear, and Parmesan somehow saves his car. Oh, he's on the grass. He's just about saved the car, and Michele Carrera trying to pass Parmesan again. And this is going to be really dangerous. Michele Carrera throws it in there, passes Parmesan. Back up the P6 goes the Italian driver. Mistake for Michele Carrera. Parmesan is on the inside. Parmesan's made the move for P6, but Michele Carrera will get the cutback. Well, he doesn't, so Parmesan is up to P6, and coming out of the final corner, Alex Romsix stays on the tarmac and wins for the first time this season in the MX5 series. What a drive by the Hungarian driver. And Marcel Miku will probably be a little bit more satisfied with this P2. He got punted by Mr. Scoot. My goodness. Oh my god, let's go on board with the American driver. He just drove into the back of Parmesan.
Yeah, wow.
He got a great start, but then what happened here? He just drove into the back of Parmesan. But,
yeah,
that is weird.
I mean, Parmesan clearly, and then another car collected there.
Yeah, that is Leila Petrali on the outside, also collected. That is so weird.
Never mind.
Oh,
What a crash that was with Michelle Carrara.
it's actually Jalerius, I think, not not
I mean,
Carrara.
yeah, it could have. I mean, both are green cars. So my bad if I made any mistake there.
So let's see. So Claire Gallagher is right behind Jay Leary. So Claire is faster. Jay moves to the inside, but he doesn't lift off. He then lifts off, but he lifts off too little. I think Jay was trying to let Claire through, but he misjudges the speed difference. At the
So
slide round goes Marcel Bico.
yep, that's his qualifying over. Mr. Scoot will start the session on pole. The American leads from Marcel Miku in P2. Michele Carrara P3. I mean, it gives me a bit of freedom and liberty as the race starts right now. Great start there from Mr. Scoot, who leads from Marcel Miku. A shocking start from him, which is very uncharacteristic. Yeah, everything looks safe. No real contacts as of yet.
Very clean.
And yeah, I mean, what else can we say? Decent start.
There is a really bad turn one by Alex Romsix. He got a big slide on the outside of turn one, so he lost the position actually to Andrew Tagat. As going side by side is Jack Smith with Leila Petralia. We saw contact here yesterday, but so far they kept it clean. It's a battle for P6 and a battle for P3. Great run from Andrew Tagat, who started P5, I believe, and is already up to P3. What a start by Maverick. He's bumped
Getting
up,
very close right now. A little lift there even.
Oh.
So I would have gone flat. I don't care if I bump draft in the corner.
See, that's the thing with Alex
trying to make a
Romsix.
move.
I saw him last season, I think it was at Magione, that he doesn't want to make the pass early on. He wants to walk with other drivers, but sometimes when you're faster, you have to pass them early. As Leila Petrali loses 2 positions in the final bus stop, Claire Gallagher passes her, Jack Smith passes her down to P8, goes currently P5 in the championship standings. A terrible first lap for Leila Petralia.
Well, yes, I mean, she will try to follow on, as we can see Jack Smith make a move on Claire Gallagher there. I mean, what a dive. Petralia tried to follow, but a bit too far behind, unfortunately.
Claire Gallagher pulls out the slipstream. Leila Petralia will choose to follow. And bump draft attack drop 6 is side by side with Michele Carrara, yes.
I must say shout out to CMRT Complete HUD for the broadcasting things, because I can now look at 2 battles at the same time, which is very good. I mean, Leila Petralia right now ahead of Jack Smith again, and Romsix as well into P4. He's going to be chasing Andrew Taggart right now, Maverick.
Smith is repassing Leila Petralia. It must be a mistake for Leila coming out of turn 9, because this is not a normal overtaking spot. Oh, Marcel Miku! Marcel Miku is sliding! Marcel Miku is drifting!
Oh!
Is that lag?
I do not know. I mean, my camera was on Alex Romsix. Suddenly I can see Marcel Miku drift beautifully through Piff there, so...
I think that's lag, because he's
still
actually
close, though. He's still catching up,
yeah.
as I saw Michelle Carrara have a little slide there himself. Alex Romsix right now, he's going for that P3 though. Side by side with Maverick. They're right now driving both towards Blanchimont. Side by side. He's edging ahead. He's carrying the overspeed right now into Lecombe. They go. Maverick does have the inside and a massive crash there. Claire Gallagher off into the grass.
And somehow they are still alive.
And Jack Smith as well.
Yeah, they're all alive.
I will rewatch the stream for that moment as I see Leila Petralia make a beautiful move down the inside there of Claire Gallagher. Wow, what happened there? That's all I can ask, really.
Yeah, I will go into
Alex
the replay.
Romsix right now P3.
Camera very soon. Yeah, indeed. So Romsix made the pass cleanly, but what happened to Claire Gallagher and Jack Smith? So Claire Gallagher got a poor run out of Eau Rouge, and Jack Smith is on her outside, and they just make side-to-side contact.
maybe they try to squeeze each other on the camel straight, and then yeah,
Oh,
collision.
it seems to me they just turn into each other.
Like completely 90-degree lock, or
No, I think Claire Gallagher turned left more. I think that is more on Claire
alright,
Gallagher. But what a save he did! He was on the grass, in the wall, and somehow saved the car.
it's looking very unlikely, but um,
Oh, bump.
either way, we still have some
Carrara.
great racing
Carrara is
right now.
bumping Tagat. They're walking together, trying to catch Rom6 again, because Rom6 has the better raw pace. So Carrara is walking with Andrew Tagat as Claire Gallagher pulls to the inside and passes Jack Smith into Blanchebo. Up to P7, they're still going to be side by side into the corner. They made contact just on this lap into Les Combes. They are not going to be friendly with each other. Jack Smith parks the car on the apex and retakes P7 away from the British driver, but he's gone off. He's gone on the curb, and the Polish driver saves the car. But Jack Smith has lost P7 again. At the back, so last lap, Lukaszów-Sepski spun at the Jackie X corner. That's how he dropped from P9 to P11. Oh, and he spun again.
At least he still has a battle.
He spun twice. He spun at Jackie X, he spun at Piff Path. It's Piff Path. She caught the inside curb on the right part of the chicane and spun onto the grass. And when he came back to the tarmac, she almost spun and held the car just about. That could have been much, much, much worse.
I mean, if you're gonna take there, you really have to be cautious.
And then she touched the rear of Claire Gallagher. It's been a shocking 4 corners for Leila Petralia.
She's already pulling out alongside Jack Smith, slightly edging ahead, but they're both going to go down into Les Combes.
She's got
right now. Claire Gallagher fully ahead, so she's got the position.
For P6 again, what happened here? Where did Carrara come from? Carrara has made a mistake and dropped back into this fight, and they're going 3 wide at Puho. What is going on? Carrara getting caught on the curb, almost spins into Leila Petralia. He has to back off. He's lost 3 positions in 1 go, and Jack Smith now defending the inside on Leila Petralia. Leila Petralia will get the inside of the second part of the Piff Path, and they're continuing their battle all the way down the back straight, and Michele Carrara is rejoining the fight and bump drafting Jack Smith up ahead of Leila Petralia. So clear into the distance is Jack Smith. The little bump draft really helped the orange car, but they're side by side behind them, and Leila Petralia closes the door on Michele Carrara.
With a 1.3 second gap away from Jack Smith, so if they keep battling, Carrara, Smith and Petralia,
side by side for the lead,
he's gonna probably keep P5, and yeah, Marcel Miku going along side by side right now with Mr. Scoot and making the move already. I mean, that happened fast. 5 minutes left in the race. We're gonna have just about 2-3 laps to go. But yeah, now Mr. Scoot again in the lead. It's happening all. It's all happening so fast. I'm losing track. But up ready on they go. Slipstream for Marcel Miku. Not even bum drafting. They're not even gonna try to run away more than they already have compared to Alex Romsix in P3
already.
Marcel Miku again in the lead.
That is way earlier than I thought. He's clear.
I mean, Mr. Scoot will probably, trying to go around the outside through Les Combes right now.
No,
he backs out there. Smart move, takes a lot of curb down the inside there, and still in the chase. But yeah, something must have happened to Scoot to lose that pace, because beginning of the race he was pretty much untouchable.
So just to recap everything, Michele Carrara made the mistake here at turn 8. He went wide onto the grey stuff and he spun on the less grippy stuff, but he did a brilliant 360 spin. That's how he didn't lose more time, because he was only 4 seconds ahead of the next pack. So he lost 4 seconds, he's now down to P8, but he can still see P5, so Carrara still has the chance as Mr. Scoot passes Marcel Miku, but he's gone too wide. That's a dive. And a re-dive, brilliant cutback by Marcel Miku. They're almost pushing to the limit, and now Marcel Miku fends off the middle line. Mr. Scoot looking to the inside, looking to the outside. No way through for Mr. Scoot, as unfortunately Avidas Karadarvicius and Lukaszów-Sepski have both disconnected at the same time.
Who
So
will come out ahead? Don't know yet, but
this is
it's
the
going to be
corner.
very close.
Yeah, this is the corner that Mr. School made the mistake last lap. This is how Marcel Miku got the lead initially. Coming out of the bus stop, Mr. School had a huge slide. Let's see if both drivers can spot it braking. They're almost braking at the same time. Mr. School has the inside line. Marcel Miku goes for the cutback. Mr. School this time calm on the exit, but still a bit of an opposite lock, which means Marcel Miku will get the run into. Is this the final lap? No, we should have 2 more laps, just about. Unless they
It
crash.
really depends on how much they battle and how much time they lose, really, because if they keep making mistakes, this might be the final lap, but it's too early to call, really, as they're going side by side. Come on, I want the fun camera.
Yeah, they're
Just
side
skip
by
through it.
side
Marcel
up through Eau
Miku still
Rouge.
side by side through Eau Rouge
He's
with
clear.
Mr. Scoot.
He's clear.
He's clear right now, but I mean, Mr. Scoot is still chasing behind, not giving up. He wants this win. He finds he deserves this win after getting pole and leading that long. But Marcel Miku will defend for his life, even though he's in a comfortable lead in the championship right now.
Crash!
Nobody
Leila
wants to.
Petralia crashes with Claire Gallagher, and she is round. They were side by side up through Eau Rouge, and Leila Petralia's chance of a P5 vanishes in front of her eyes. But yes, we should focus on the front. I'll just talk you through whatever happens to mid-pack.
Leila Petrali even in P9 right now, even Chalerius, as Claire Gallagher hits Michele Carrara in Le Com. I saw via the mini player, I mean, clearly braking too late, but giving the position back. Beautiful save there from Carrara, but Mr. Scoot and Marcel Miku still going ahead.
Pull dive!
If he's, oh my god, what a move. Marcel Miku gets forced wide there a bit.
Oh, around the
Beautiful
outside.
line down the inside. Inside, outside, inside, outside. The in and out car is really showing the inside and outside lines here today. Flashing his headlights through Piff Path.
This is the best battle of the season.
Livery. I only just saw that.
Yeah, this will go to the bus stop, and this might be the final lap. It might not be the final. I think they crossed the line with 2 minutes 53 to go. But even when they're battling, they're doing 250 west. Marcel Miku cuts the gravel. He hits the gravel on his left rear tire. This will slow down his exit. This is the brilliant chance of Mr. Scoot.
I mean, he's gonna go for it. He's already aiming for the inside at Blanchiment. He's carrying over speed, but Marcel Miku won't give up. Probably. I mean, probably he won't give up. It's Marcel Miku, for Christ's sake. Heading through Blanchiment right now. A bit of bump drafting.
Has to be a sand.
Marcel Miku, will he send it?
Surely. Mr. Screw fends off the inside line. There's 10 seconds to go. Surely there's another lap. Surely there's another lap.
It's gonna be down to the second, man.
Yeah, there's another lap. The cross line with 1.8 seconds to go.
My god.
Is this the final lap?
The entertainment keeps going, man. It doesn't stop.
Well, he's got a gap.
8 tenths behind right now,
He's got a gap. And 1 second now. He's got a gap. Mr. Cruz has pulled a blinder. He defended the inside line to the bus stop. And he got La Source absolutely right.
Don't tell me that Marcel Miku has to fuel save.
There's no way.
I mean,
no way.
You never know, of course, but
he's dropping back. He's 1.4 off. He's 1.5 off.
I saw him already shaky in the bus stop, but being shaky in the bus stop doesn't mean you lose all this time.
No,
I mean,
It's 2 seconds.
No.
He's out of fuel. He's on full throttle. He's out of fuel. Marcel Miku is out of fuel.
No,
the
championship leader. No fuel. I mean, even putting his 4 indicator lights on. It's over.
Goodness.
The dream's over.
What have we seen?
Pulling over as if he's
what?
Paul Aaron F2 2024. I mean, Marcel Miku last.
I mean,
because he didn't have enough fuel. That means Mr. Scoot will win the race. I think he thought the battle would cost more seconds, but clearly not. As a Mr. Scoot right now finishes through the bus stop, weaving a bit aggressively, nearly spinning his own car out, but
I
Our
mean,
winner from race 1 here today, with Alex Romsix finishing P2 and Maverick not far behind in P3,
another
which
podium for
means Jack
Maverick.
Smith will cross the line with Michele Carrara not far behind in P4 and P5. Claire Gallagher in P6. Further down the grid, Jay Lirius, P7. Petralia going through the bus stop right now in P8. And Luis Rubiales, not the best pace for him today, unfortunately.
Marcel Miko is out. His whole street has a power cut. He has no electricity, no internet, and surely now Mr. Scoot will be the championship leader. No, he won't, because he missed a round. Wait, no, he won't. He will still be trailing by 38 points if he wins this round. Or this race.
Is this the third or second race in a row where we will say that Marcel Miko will use this race as a drop round?
And away we go as Spa-Francorchamps for the second time tonight. It's a good launch by Mr. Scoot. He's immediately up to P7, up to P6, up to P5 goes the American driver, but he's on the middle of a sandwich, so he has to be careful to not hit the cars around him. So Lena Petralia keeps the lead, Jay Lirius keeps P2. Claire Gallagher now defending Michele Carrara and trying to get the toe from Jay Lirius. The two green cars sandwiching the red car of Claire Gallagher. Mr. Scoot has passed Alex Romsix. He's passed Andrew Tagat, he's passed Jack Smith, he's side by side with Jack Smith. Up to Rail Rouge goes the race 1 winner, and Mr. Scoot is clear. Up into P5 goes the American driver, and potentially up to P2 in the championship, depending on where Alex Romsix will finish, as Claire Gallagher now pulls alongside Jay Lirius, and Lena Petralia driving onto the grass almost.
Onto the grass.
Yeah, that is so weird. I don't know what happened there. And Mr. Scoot doesn't have a draft, so now Alex Romsix bump drafting Jack Smith. To the outside goes Jack Smith. The orange car will try to go all the way around the outside of Mr. Scoot as Claire Gallagher passes Jay Lirius into P2, and also Michele Carrara after P3. Jack Smith draws around the outside of Mr. Scoot. Up to P5 goes the Polish driver. That is brilliant work from Alex Romsix. He knows he has to bump draft Jack Smith to pass his championship rival, and now they are side by side. These two are battling for the championship with Marcel Miko missing from the electricity cut, and Alex Romsix cannot pass Mr. Scoot rather. All 8 drivers so far clean through. Down the inside is Jack Smith. So he's trying to move out to P4, and Mr. Scoot is standing there and trying to go around the outside of Jay Lirius, and Mr. Scoot is about to get the position. Jay Lirius gets caught on the curb and have a bit of a slide, and now Alex Romsix is also through, so up into P6 goes the Romanian driver. Mr. Scoot getting caught on the curb, almost spun the car, and Romsix is right behind Mr. Scoot. This will be the battle we need to watch out for the entirety of the race. Now, Alex Romsix can challenge Mr. Scoot. For the first time tonight, it's a direct battle between the championship contenders. They still have 4 cars to clear, and now Romsix is actually giving Mr. Scoot the bump. So they're trying to work together to at least clear the traffic first, before maybe resuming their personal battle. Into Blanchimont they go. A dive!
Oh, look at Mr. Scoot standing on Jack
off.
Smith, but he overshoots it, man. Wow.
Way off!
And oh, what a slide! I mean, Andrew Taggart is going to try to capitalize off of that. I mean, wow.
Yeah, that
doesn't work, unfortunately, but
that is a terrible attempt by Mr. Scoot. He's basically given the position free to Alex Romsix, and Andrew Taggart brakes too late and almost hits the rail for Mr. Scoot as Alex Romsix gets around Jack Smith, but you don't really want to go side by side up the Rail Rouge.
Andrew Taggart right now. It looks like he yields though, compared to Romsix, who is sending it around the outside there, hits the apex and clears 2 cars, and he gets hit in the rear by Mr. Scoot.
He regressed. Scoot regressed.
The way he manages to keep it on track as there are 4 cars
3
right
wide.
now.
3 wide.
Whoa!
What a dive by Maverick! He said that was his inside line. He's not giving up, and now Mr. Scoot is angry. He's resetting Maverick into Jackie's corner. You really see side by side there, and they made it out alive on the other side.
The way they keep doing these antics again, full on nearly 3 wide. I mean, Jay Lirius right now, perfect front row seats to whatever is unfolding ahead of him.
This is helping
Don't
Alex
tell me they're
Romsix.
going 3 wide into pit path.
They are.
Don't tell me they're going.
Yeah, Jack Smith backs off. Oh, my Maverick
Smart
getting
move
caught on
from
the
him.
curb. So Mr. Scoot takes a position, but look at Alex Rom6. He's got a 1.6 second gap, and Rom6 needs to run away. Maverick is diving it to the inside of Mr. Scoot, but he spawned the curb.
I mean, Delirious looks to have the jump on Maverick right now, who has to take a very tight line through Paul Frère right there. But not quite enough. It's still MX5. You need to push everything out of that car you can. He's trying to get some slipstream there, but doesn't look like he's getting it right now. He's just very close towards Maverick, who's going nearly side by side through Blanchimont. They're both taking all the exit they can. Leila Petralia still in the lead though.
Ooh, contact!
Claire Gallagher is getting closer, but
Maverick breaks way too late, and he's off.
whoa! Yeah, I mean he's taking a different layout there.
Yeah. But he does
I mean,
give both
full
positions
power to
back,
him, I mean,
so yeah.
It's safer to do that and try to rejoin safely than to crash out other cars and yeah. Carrara is not catching up at all, and Carrara will also battle with Rom6 right now. Never mind, Rom6 just sent it after Carrara went wide there.
That's crucial.
Beautiful opportunistic move there from Rom6.
Yeah, there are 4 laps remaining, so the front two are only losing 7/10 a lap. That's not going to be big enough, or slow enough for Romsik and Mr. to catch up, because the gap is still over 3 seconds. There are only 4 laps remaining. We could see
what happens because
a brand new race
would
winner
be
of
3
the
laps
season.
remaining.
I
think 3 laps.
Oh, off it's Andrew Tagad. What happened there?
Oh yeah, never mind.
Off
Good
into the
question.
gravel. And Jack Smith is off, and Jay Lerius is up to P6. What happened there? And then they are about 2/10 gap into Blanchimont. And the bump draft sent Jack Smith wide, and Andrew Tagad also went into the gravel.
Very close through our favorite section there, Orouge Radion carrying the overspeed right now onto the Camel Straight. They're side by side behind Alex Rom6. I think Mr. Scoot might insinuate a battle there, which might lead Petralia and Claire to get a bit of a breathing room to maintain their positions. But yeah, there goes Mr. Scoot up into P4 right now behind Rom6.
This is crucial for Rom6. He's losing his podium streak as it stands, because Mr. Scoot definitely looks faster, flashing the lights, having a fake stand to the inside, having an actual stand to the inside. What a move! What an overtake! How has he done that? If you're Rom6, do you bump draft Mr. Scoot to try to have that faint hope of catching the front two, or do you just battle with him? I think the answer is battle with your championship contender. He wants the podium streak to continue. It currently sits at 5. It could be 6. It could end at 5.
I jokingly wanted to say I would keep bump drafting even through the braking zone, but that would be a bit irresponsible and penalty-like. But yeah, Mr. Scoot looking towards the inside right now to gain the position he got there earlier, but they still go side by side. He manages to just get that position. Wow.
Brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. These two are putting on a show, and Michele Carrara has rejoined the battle.
We're gonna quickly focus on that battle. Rom6, you get the mini player.
Yeah.
Jack Smith sending it down the inside at Piff Paff. They're very, very close together, nearly making contact around the outside now, because of course that's how a chicane works. Andrew Taggart, Maverick, making the perfect move right there. Gains a position from Jay Lerius, who loses 2 positions since Puon.
Carrara's got it wrong. Carrara pulls to the outside. He's trying to pass Rom6. Rom6 has to defend. Surely Mr. Scoot is clear now, because Rom6 is too busy dealing with Carrara. I don't think this is the final lap. There should be... Will there be another lap?
On the Camel Straight right now, Maverick making the move down the inside through Lecom. He makes it stick, he still fends off, taking some nice defensive lines. Just making sure that Jack Smith doesn't go through there as she goes through the bus stop right now.
This is the final lap.
I think we can declare a winner.
This is the final lap.
It is fun. It's the final lap, and through the finish line goes Leila Petralia, wins race 2 here at Spa-Francorchamps, Claire Gallagher P2, Mr. Scoot P3, Rom6 P4, Carrara P5, Andrew Taggart, after fighting brilliantly with Jack Smith and Jay Lerius, P6. Can he beat his Sector 3 time? Can he not? It's all on him right now. A bit slidey there over the apex. He really goes wide into the final exit, into the final corner. Lots of apex there. Doesn't take too much exit. It's all a dash towards the line right now. What will he be able to do? Can he improve from P3? He does! Pole! 49.8. Brilliant lap from Marcel Miko, our championship leader right now. And it's light out and away we go. Bad start from Michele Carrara there. Marcel Miko, however, great one. Mr. Scoot getting the jump right now as they're all heading into turn 1. Miku maintains the lead. Mr. Scoot up to P2 right now. Gets a bit wide there over the sausage curb as I see Claire Gallagher and I think, yeah, Leila Petralia off at turn 1.
And at Tagat. And Mr. Scoot gets the pole wrong because he was on the inside of turn 1, so he was momentarily up to P2. He's now dropping back to P4.
I mean...
So, yeah, he's basically gained no position, but he's going to try to go around the outside of Carrara, and he's done him. A brilliant overtake from Mr. Scoot. He is up to P3. Battle for P4. It's a pole run coming out of turn 1 by Michele Carrara. He got caught on the curb a little bit. Now Matt Will Pryor sniffing the draft. Will he send one into turn 3? He's thinking about it. He sent it. Oh, he's scared. Carrara
wide, and Mr. Scoot is off right there.
Well, that's a terrible mistake because he's lost 3 positions.
Exactly, and I mean they're going 3 wide. It looks like right now.
Oh, Eric Johansson, don't back off, back off. Yeah, he does. Does he? He's still trying to hang around the outside. The black guy does back off.
That looked like
he was on the grass.
4-wheel sliding into that corner there.
Rom6 is attacking Miko into the final corner, but he's gone wide himself. Miko fends off the inside line. Rom6 will try to get the better exit, and he does. This is going to be a run all the way to turn 3. Mr. Scoot keeps sliding the rear. The setup is definitely unstable. We are side by side for P3. We are about to go side by side for P1. Rom6 breaking to turn 1, not close enough. Can get the run coming out of the corner. Well, Marcel Miko actually does a pretty good exit as Michele Carrara, well, fends off Matt Will Pryor for P3.
I mean, Miku really a brilliant exit. You can't say anything more. I mean, he just perfectly places his tires there over the sausage curb to keep the car stable as we see some contact right there up the hill. And yeah, I mean, they both made it out. It was very light, luckily, as Eric Johansson right now makes a move on Michele Carrara and Matt Will Pryor at the same time. What a move!
And he's not both of them.
I mean, they both had not the greatest of exits, so...
Yeah, so what happened was Matt Pryor was going around the outside at turn 3. Oh!
That's Carrara off right now.
That's unfortunate. He started second, he's down to 7th, he's mired in gravel, and he's scared Claire Gallagher as well. And Scoot has stunted on Matt Pryor into turn 6, and he's going to try to get P4 back at least. Matt Pryor brakes earlier and lets Mr. Scoot go. That is clever from Matt Pryor. Scoot is clearly faster.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what they think about it in the post-race.
Mr. Scoot has stunted.
He has indeed. I mean, very wide there from Johansson, so that just allows Mr. Scoot to perfectly sweep in there, and he will have to worry about a car maybe sending it down inside into turn 1, but no, they're not far enough ahead. He takes that sausage curb.
He's going for the cutback. He's done the cutback. Johansson is mastering this slow in, fast out technique. He's basically, but he's driven onto the grass himself. Matt Pryor is still on the inside towards turn 6. Who is going to yield? Neither of them. Matt Pryor keeping the throttle being Eric Johansson is braking early around the outside of turn 7. And Matt Pryor finally gets a move down. Johansson gets a better exit again. And this battle surely will continue to the end of the race.
I mean, right now I'm looking at Maverick as he just sends it on Eric Johansson there, who did not have a good exit. I mean, a way to beat a man when he's down. It's not really the best day for him here today.
Yes, I'm just watching a replay. Last lap into turn 3, Leila Petralia on the inside. And she spun and hit Michele Carrara around. So Carrara, once again, very unfortunate.
Rapidly approaching right now, though. Is he gonna make a move into turn 3 right now? It looks like it. He tries to hang it around the outside right now into the braking zone. Man, is he getting close, and he gets a better exit right now.
Oh, this is close. This is really close. Down towards turn 4, Marcel Miku will defend the inside line. He will show Rom6 the outside line. You don't have Rom6 livery, unfortunately, so he is a red box, and they're making side-to-side contact down towards turn 4.
They're still
oh my goodness.
continue on, man.
He's not even here, so... Oh, Marcel Miku lost it into turn 10. This is Rom6's chance. There is this the final lap?
Yes, it is. Rom6, the pressure is on you right now, my friend. You will have to make the move this lap, and you will not be allowed to make Marcel Miku re-overtake you. Take the shot, man. You've got this.
This is big. This is big. This is a 28-point swing. If Rom6 wins, he is going to take 14 points off the championship lead. But if he can't overtake Marcel Miku, Miku will pull away by 14 points. Rom6 has got the inside line. Marcel Miku can't defend this time. He's going to try to go all the way around the outside. Fantastic from Marcel Miku. That is a brilliant, brilliant defensive move around the outside. But now Rom6 still has the slipstream down towards turn 4. It's now or never. There's no more traditional overtaking spot. Marcel Miku leaves the inside door open. Rom6 is going to stand it deep. And they make contact again, and
Miku hits the gravel.
But he's still there.
It slightly compromised his exit right there, but not too much. Will he try and make it down the inside here? It looks like it. But he's probably... He spins! He spins! And I mean... Can't blame Rom6 there. He had nothing else to do.
Yeah, I think he was spinning before Rom6 hit him.
What a race from Rom6, sitting behind in P2 for a while, waiting to make it work into the final lap, and that he did. He capitalized off of Miku's mistake, who finishes P2 right now with Mr. Scoot P3, so it will be lights out. And away we go. That was a bit premature there. My apologies. Leila Petralia, great start. Sensor up into P1. Mr. Scoot trying to make a move on Claire Gallagher, as there's quite a bit of contact there. We saw Mr. Scoot's car bounce up into the air there.
I think Claire Gallagher was trying to squeeze him. Yeah, she was trying to squeeze him, and Mr. Scoot was not taking that. And Rom6, who braked about 100 meters earlier into turn 1, gets a perfect run. And Rom6 is almost up into P5. They're going 3 wide towards turn 3. Marcel Miku on the inside. Matt Pryor in the middle. Who's gonna brake the latest? Marcel Miku on the inside takes the position. Rom6 is on the sausage curb, and we are 3 wide for the lead. Or for second, sorry. And Mr. Scoot is up to second. What a start by the American.
I mean,
absolutely outstanding.
Carrara still in the position he started in here during race 2, but trying to hold on for it for dear life. Will we see send down the inside? No, we see a bit of contact, but he yields luckily to not make Mr. Scoot spin out. that could have
Romsik
ended
standing
badly for
around the
Scoot.
outside of turn 4. Romsik was up to P5, but he drove into the gravel himself. He sent it too hard on the outside of the corner, so he's lost position, he's lost momentum. Marcel Miko now trying to go around the outside of Romsik, and he takes P5 away, and we are side by side for P8. Claire Gallagher in the purple car, trying to fight Andrew Taggart in the blue car. We've got Andrew Hansen at the back of the field. As Leila Petralia leads by 2 seconds, but judging by her pace in race 1, I think Mr. Scoot should be attacking him soon, and Carrera is off again!
Into the wall, all the way there. That
What?
must have been contact, because if you go wide there, it's usually because of the curb.
He's contact. He's contact with Rubiales. I think in the turn 9 they were trying to battle, and now Rubiales is causing all sorts of drama. Miko has passed him, Romsik has passed him, Matt Breyer has passed him, Andrew Tagal is now behind Luis Rubiales, and Marcel Miko up to P3. Now Matt Breyer goes off into turn 1. Luis Rubiales goes wide into turn 1, and now Claire Gallagher trying to follow Andrew Tagal through on Luis Rubiales, and they both make their way through, and we are side by side for the championship leaders again. Romsik around the outside of Marcel Miko, trying to go all the way around the outside of turn 3. Can Romsik do it? Marcel Miko breaks later. Romsik tries to head all the way around the outside. He's going to get the better run, the better grip on the racing line. And this battle will continue into P4 as Claire Gallagher passes 2 people into turn 3. Claire Gallagher is up to P5. She entered turn 1 in P8. She's up to P5. She's passed 3 drivers on one straight. As Alex Romsik sends it on the inside of turn 4, and he passes Marcel Miko, and Claire Gallagher has lost all the positions again. What on earth is happening as Rubiales and Eric Johansson makes contact behind them?
Chaos unfolding everywhere in these opening laps, but Claire Gallagher down the inside of Maverick there. What a beautiful way to make that car stick to the ground and not run wide. Taking all the curb there, trying to stay defensive. She has to try and claim the inside right now, otherwise Andrew Taggart will go for it, who's forced wide right now. He will take the racing line, but Claire Gallagher is still on the defense. She must not wash out wide there, but she does still hold on to the position. Maverick, P7 right now. Yes, trying to take any opportunity he can, because Gallagher keeps making mistakes, unfortunately. And capitalize on it he does. He just manages to carry the overspeed onto the main straight. Just cuts across Gallagher there and takes P6. Beautiful from him, but he goes wide, so that allows Gallagher to retake the P6. And how many more times are we going to do this?
Battle for the lead. Mr. Scoot has caught Leila Petralia, and he is going to easily make the move into turn 3. So Mr. Scoot now has to run away. We saw bump drafts. I'm pretty sure it wasn't seen on stream, but Marcel Miko was bump drafting Acrom 6 from turn 8 to turn 9 last lap. They're trying to work together to catch Mr. Scoot. Leila Petralia, however, is never one to give up. She's going to try to go around the outside of turn 4. Mr. Scoot has to defend. This is hurting Mr. Scoot. This is helping Rom6. Oh!
Looked like a
my
bit of
goodness.
Bumper-to-bumper contract, but Leila Petralia does not give up. Beautiful move from the Italian driver right there as she tries to send it around the outside of the American. Contact, she goes wide, she's all the way up into the gravel.
See, that's a problem. She tried to squeeze Mr. Scoot, and she squeezed Mr. Scoot onto the curb. The same curb that sent Marcel Miko off in the final lap last race has now, well, basically sent Leila Petralia off. Because, oh, what the Claire Gallagher gets hit by Eric Johansson. Andrew Taggart has to avoid, and Andrew Taggart through goes Maverick. He's done 2 of them. And now Leila Petralia is also trying to join the fight. It's mayhem here in Red Bull Ring.
I mean, this is a track that always delivers. You have to realize, though, that turns 4 and kind of 5 are a bit on a negative banking, so that makes it difficult. And turn 6, it's a pretty long downhill corner, So
Contact into turn 1, Eric Johansson tapped the red of Leila Petralia, and now Michele Carrera gets around the outside. We're battling side by side for P5. Maverick and Claire Gallagher cannot be separated from one another. Alex Romsix, meanwhile, sets the fastest lap of the race, and he is chasing down Mr. Scott at the rate of knots. We're almost going to see another lead change very soon as Gallagher sends it to the inside of turn 3 and takes P5 away from Mr. P5.
well, yes, I mean, like I was saying about turn 6, it's a long downhill blind corner. I myself go wide there a lot of the times. It's either you hit the curb on the inside that spins you out, or you just understeer onto the track, as we saw Andrew Taggart try and make a dummy move there on Claire Gallagher, as they coincidentally are heading into turn 6 right now.
Yes, these two are definitely not working together.
Ooh, yeah, to correct a bit there. And contact! Double contact, he sent all the way into the gravel. Both the teammates.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
I don't think they are teammates, but that is stupid.
What I wanted to say is the teammates separated by one lap in the same gravel trap.
Well, I would say Layla's more of a race incident, because she did squeeze Mr. Scoot onto that dash curb, but then Maverick just got turned.
Claire Gallagher not hitting the brakes enough into that corner.
Alex Romsix, that fastest lap, he's right behind Mr. Scoot. The gap is 1/10 into turn 1. Marcel Mico has dropped back. He needs these two to fight. Otherwise, Marcel Mico is going to lose more points than Alex Romsix. Romsix going around the outside of Mr. Scoot in towards turn 3. Oh, this is gonna go to the end of the race surely, but Mr. Scoot does not seem to have the pace tonight. Can he pull out a sterling defensive job on the informed Hungarian? Romsix will go for the switchback, but Mr. Scoot gets a perfect exit on the inside of turn 3. He still pulls away. Terrible run by Mr. Scoot coming out of turn 1. Romsix will have the run towards turn 3 again. Mr. Scoot got caught on the outside curb on exit, and Marcel Mico is right there. The top 3 in the championship, currently top 3 on the road, separated by 0.9 of a second. Mr. Scoot defends inside line. This is a carbon copy of what we saw last lap. Can Romsix get a better exit? This time he can. He is pulling alongside. And now we are going towards turn 4 as Eric Johansson is going 3 wide towards turn 3. Johansson on the outside, Claire Gallagher on the inside, and she makes contact with Carrara, and they're still 3 wide coming out of the corner. Romsix is going to the outside and trying to overtake Mr. Scoot. Around the outside goes the Hungarian driver. He's going to stand it deep, stand it wide, and he will get to the inside of turn 6. That should be move complete. Can Mr. Scoot hang it around the outside of turn 6? He can't. He's trying. He's trying to a little bit of... It looks like net code. And now Marcel Mico is writing this one. Marcel Mico is right there. We've also had a change for P6. Claire Gallagher, they are going 4 abreast almost into turn 6.
Look at Petralia though. She is sending it right now. And beautifully at that. Marcel Mico as well. I mean, he's really trying to make that move on Mr. Scoot.
He's gonna be brave. He's gonna try to go with Romsix. Oh, that is brilliant. Marcel Mico just heard it there. And Mr. Scoot has to yield on the inside. That was brave. Brilliant from Marcel Mico. Now, he still has a chance to chase down Romsix. And contact almost into the final corner. Claire Gallagher backed off in time. And avoiding hitting Michele Carrara. Johansson trying to break the tail. And if these 4 fight like they did on the last lap, maybe Andrew Taggart still can join this fight, even though he's 7 seconds off the pack.
All it takes is one slightly bigger incident, like we saw in F2 this year in real life at the top.
Mr. Scoot sends it! Mr. Scoot sends it into turn 3. He's brake too late.
Yeah.
He's not walking with Marcel Mico. He's not bump drafting Marcel Mico. He wants the position, but this means Romsix in a 1.7 second lead. The championship gap at the front could be down to 36 points. I think Marcel Miko moved too late. Mr. Scoot is unhappy. He's standing it into turn 4. Marcel Miko has to open the steering. And now this is helping Rom6. Surely Rom6 has this one in the bag if he doesn't make a mistake. These two are costing each other time. Marcel Miko, what a sweet... I mean, he tried. And Michele Carrera gets completely run off. Did he get completely run off, or I think Claire Gallagher just put him there?
I mean, I was kind of distracted looking at my mini player right there of Mr. Scoots on board, but I can't really say it looked like it. Might have been, yeah, because Claire Gallagher right now giving the position back to Michele Carrera, so might have been a run off the road.
Mr. Scoot is hanging on to the rail of Miku. If Scoot can pass Miku, that's an extra 6 points gain for Rom6, and the gap at the top could be 30 points into the final 2 rounds. This is crucial for Marcel Miku's championship. He needs to hold on to P2. These two are not playing... Well, they're not playing good games now. They are sending it on each other. They're trying to squeeze each other. They're making contact with each other. That was so close. If Mr. Scoot braked about 5 meters too late, he would have hit Miku round. They're just about on the edge of the limit, but within limit. Yes,
They really have to work together to get closer. Rom6 battling like this is only just helping Rom6.
Well, these two don't care now. Marcel Miko tries to get the cutback, but has to brake. He has to brake. He has to halt his momentum because Mr. Scoot parked on the apex of turn 4, and Scoot has made the overtake. As Michele Carrera now gets passed by Claire Gallagher into turn 4. He's going to try to re-overtake her into turn 4, but Claire Gallagher hits the apex perfectly and holds on to P7.
Well, yeah, and I mean, Miku and Mr. Scoot still, I mean, going at it. Miku retook his position right there because Scoot went a bit deep.
Eric Johansson just made an overtake around the outside of the Panama corner on Leila Petralia, who's standing at the inside of the final corner and retaking P5 away from Eric Johansson as Mr. Scoot tries to go around the outside of turn 1. Somehow they both stay on track again. 5 minutes remaining. This is going down to the wire.
No bump drafting from Scoot on Miku. I mean, play some mind games. Do it. Make him think. And then just send it. And send it. He already does right now into turn 3 there.
Yeah, these two are full-blown going for blood. They don't care. They are fighting for P2.
Like there's no tomorrow.
As Claire Gallagher sent it again on Michele Carrera and retakes P7. And now Andrew Taggart is actually there with a 3-way fight for P7.
Well, yeah. Crazy race. That's what I can mainly say. Crazy races even. As you see
Claire Gallagher
get close and close
to the inside. Carrera went for the cutback, and they're still side by side to turn 6. We've seen plenty of drama in this corner. We've seen plenty of drama up ahead. Mr. Scoot lost momentum on the exit of turn 8. Marcel Miku looking to the inside of the Panama corner. He was brave, he was aggressive, he was hard, but that was okay because Scoot will get the better exit coming out of the final corner. We are coming to 2 laps remaining in this race, and Mr. Scoot has the overlap. We are seeing Carrera standing at the inside of Gallagher. He stands himself wide. Gallagher will retake the position. Marcel Miku around the outside of turn 1. He's on the sausage. He's going to be slowed down there a little bit. See outside, the runoff area doesn't have as much grip as the Tarmac. And Mr. Scoot retakes P2, 3 wide for P7.
I mean, Claire just massively pushing there. That was nail biting as Mr. Scoot on my screen having some issues. He's kind of teleporting there, but all's good now. I must say, not one of Claire Gallagher's best races or best tracks, the Red Bull Ring right now. Quite a few incidents seen today, but there's always a bad race in your season, so everything can happen to you and anything. So
Maverick's getting the exit.
What
Maverick's
a scent there.
absolutely getting the exit. And he's taken P8. He's going to try to take P7, but Claire Gallagher on the outside also gets a brilliant access. So Gallagher will now hold P7. Carrara is looking to the outside of Maverick. Maverick brakes
What a
really
scent.
late. That parked on the apex. That's a textbook overtake from Andrew Tagat.
I wonder if he was led by or just thought, okay, why not right now? Break as late as possible and just show them how it is done here.
And where's Marcel Miku? They're side by side. This is the final lap, Asa.
It is indeed, and I mean, they're still going for it if they crash each other out right now. I know Matt Pryor will be a very, very happy man. But no, Marcel Miku right now down the inside, he takes it.
Switch back. He switched back. Scooty has the inside line for turn 4. Ab Johansson caught Leila Petralia, but he made a mistake at turn 1.
Whoa!
What is that? What?
I don't want to call this a commentator's curse, but Matt Pryor is going to be a very happy man. And no!
What's that private? He didn't
What is
break.
that?
I don't break. And where's Leila Petralia? She's too far back. Marcel Miku is involved in a final lap incident for the second race running. But that was more internet. I think that was more internet. I mean, I want to say it's more
Could
internet.
have been, but yeah. I mean,
But-
you could delve into the replays, but
I will do that post race because we're still battling
Yeah.
for P8. Claire Gallagher passing Michele Carrera into P8. And Romsik is about to come across the line to win 2 races in a row. It will be his first double victory of the season, the 3rd driver to do so. Marcel Miku did it in round 1, Parmesan did it in round 3. Romsik comes across the line, setting the fast lap of the race, and wins. Again here in Red Bull Ring. Can Mr. School get to Matt Pryor? No, Matt Pryor takes Peter.
Marcel Miku right now probably pissed, and rightfully so. I mean, not his day, not his track. I mean, he stated that as well yesterday.
Before qualifying starts, let's look at the current championship standing after 8 rounds. We've got Marcel Miku still in the lead of the championship, but the lead has been shortened to 24 points after a double victory by Alex Romsik at Red Bull Ring last Friday. So it's all to play for at the top. Mr. Scoot, 80 points behind Marcel Miku, still has the mathematical chance to fight for the title, but surely he will have to go for a double victory tonight. And which of the drivers is Andrew Tagat, aka Maverick, currently 3rd in the queue, ahead of the championship leader Marcel Miku. And oh, what's happened there? We've had
There
an
was
issue.
a car in the wall.
Yeah, for Mr. Scoot. Ah, he hit the bump. He hit the infamous Road America bump. Oh yeah, if you go too close,
Yeah,
there, you will
I mean,
dip.
he's lucky that he only hit the wall then there on the right side.
Gearing up ahead, going into the pit. Scoot is off. He's pushed too much. He's trying to get pole and he's looped it. And Marcel Miku.
I mean, Scoot has at least almost found a way to escape into, but also the pits ahead of him. He's still going to try to cross the finish line.
Miku goes 2nd. That could be so crucial. And Matt Pryor almost takes 2nd. He misses out on 2nd by 1.3 tenths of a second. My goodness, Mr. School should have had 2nd at least, as Andrew Tagat goes, of course, he goes into P5 on the final attempt. Leila Petralia goes to 5th. She beats Mr. P5. It's a great launch from Andy Park, I can see the mini player, but Marcel Miku gets the good jump. He's already alongside Alex Romsik, and Mr. School getting the best start out of the championship contenders. He is going through the middle. Romsik will defend the inside line. Marcel Miku misses out, and he will drop back to 3rd. Mr. Scoot sweeps around the outside into turn 1. He goes very deep, very wide, and he will come back, and Marcel Miku 3rd into turn 1, might take 1st into turn 3. He is going to absolutely stand it into turn 3, and Mr. Scoot closes the line. Slight bit of contact between Marcel Miko and Romsik, but they both survive. Andy Park already moving up 4 positions from 12th up to 8th. Goes the Chilean driver, and he is definitely going to challenge the front guys if he can survive turn 5. Mr. Scoot using his straight line speed advantage, and look at Leila Petralia trying to go 3 wide, onto the grass almost, and she is going to try to get involved in this championship battle. Romsik closes the line very aggressively, and he's been hit. Leila Petralia has hit Romsik, and Romsik is off into the grass, and Romsik jumps, and look at all the positions he's lost, and Marcel Miko has also lost out. Andy Park down the inside, and he takes P6. We're going almost 4 of rest, down towards turn 6 and 7. We've got the Leila Petralia and Andrew Taggart fighting for positions then. Oh my goodness, spin goes Matt Pryor, spin goes Andy Park, and around also went Marcel Miko. He is down to P8, and both of the championship contenders in absolute drama. And look at Twist up to P2. That was absolutely ridiculous lap 1, Arthur.
Yes, exactly. I mean, I wanted to make the comment that they were playing ping pong with Marcel Miko out of turn 5 there, but then everything unfolded even more. Turn 1, I fully understand Marcel backing off. If he stayed around the outside there, he would have been pushed all the way onto the grass, and you can extend the corner there pretty wide onto the tarmac. So he nearly had it, but yeah, right now he's paid quite the price of being hit.
Mr. Scoot, this is a dream scenario. He is leading. He needs to chase down Romsik and Marcel Miko, and Romsik and Marcel Miko are both far behind as Andrew Taggart now challenges Twist down towards turn 1 using the draft in towards the right-hander, and Andrew Taggart actually cuts a lot of the inside curves, so Twist will be able to hand all the way around the outside, and some going side by side will draw Leila Petralia in as Romsik, 3 wide. Leila Petralia stanted and hit his teammate. He's dumped his teammate. She's absolutely punted Andrew Taggart off into the grass.
Right now, Twist defensive outside, Leila Petralia going down the inside for turn 1. You still have a bit of a run to go, but heavy braking will probably help here, as Twist loses the position as of now, keeps it a bit more closer to the white line. So that gives him a better exit, but still not good enough to get close to Leila Petralia.
Almost a spin for Luis Rubiales. Andy Park has moved up into P6. Now Maverick is getting held up by Rubiales. Yes, as you said, Twist probably doesn't have the pace as Leila Petralia, but well, he'll probably try to stay in third, but that's going to be a tough ask because Romsik is definitely faster than both of them.
Yeah, and I mean, the thing is, it's quite a few long straights on this track.
Trouble for Leila Petralia. She's got.
I'll be having a look.
Yeah, she's got onto the grass at turn 5 and a lock up from Rubiales, so he has lost P7 to Andrew Taggart. Matt Pryor passes him. Marcel Miko will also try to follow suit, and he does. So at least 1 position gain for Marcel Miko. Leila Petralia went off. Ooh, Twist has absolutely hit her. However, he actually lost out more. Twist missed his braking point into turn 7, or that's turn 8 actually. And he almost trailed the rear end of Leila Petralia, but Leila Petralia with some incredible car control still stays in second, so Romsik gains a free position up to P3.
Taggart with Matt Pryor staying behind as of now, but I think he will be able to get 2 positions made in a few laps time.
Somebody said he's pulled his Ethernet cord on lap 1. I assume you're Franz Mora, because you're the only driver that's missing after lap 1. As Romsik actually made the move on Leila Petralia as I was watching the chat. So up to P2 goes Romsik. This is not good for Mr. Scoot. Well, Leila Petralia is not going to help Romsik. She is going to fight for every position that she can, and she doesn't care one bit about the championship fight. So down into turn 1. On the inside goes Leila Petralia. She makes up the position that she lost in the final sector last lap back. So back up to P2 goes Petralia. Andy Park setting the fastest lap. The Chilean definitely has the pace to go up to P2.
Really isn't working well today for Marcel. After those contacts in race 1, I think it really knocked his confidence, but right now he's trying to send it down the inside of Andrew Taggart. Paul loses a bit of traction on the rear tires there, but it looks like he has a move made. Yes, he has. So that's Marcel Miku up to P8 right now. So only Matt Pryor for P7 to go.
True, we've got battles for second now heating up. There was a lockup from Leila Petrala into turn 5 and a huge slide from Twist at turn 8. So this is going to be 5-car battle for second. Leila Petrala, Alec Romsix, Michele Carrera, Twist at Eddie Park. And if they battle too hard, maybe, just maybe, Marcel Miku can still catch the back of this group. Meanwhile, Marcel Miku is trying to bump draft Matt Pryor on the back straight, trying to catch the group ahead. Oh, who's that going wide? That is...
I think that's Andy.
Andy Park. Yes, you're correct.
Well, I mean, I think Miku might be playing the long game right now. 10 minutes left, race is halfway through, so if he is able to bump draft Matt Pryor closer and closer to the pack that's racing all for P2.
Inviting to lock up. Romsix races a lot later and misses the corner. He's locked up this time and he's lost 2 positions. Through goes Carrara, through goes Twist. They are 3 wide up towards turn 6. Someone has got to yield. Romsix on the outside yielded. That's 2 positions lost. That is huge. Great news for Marcel Miku.
Is that Andy Parkoff again?
Yeah.
Romsix really went way too deep there, and it's giving Leila Petralia room right now to really run away as they're all going too wide nearly into the carousel.
Andy Park has
Carrara leading there, and Romsix keeps losing.
Yes, he's lost another position. Andy Park is up to P5. That was Michele Carrara sending it to the inside at turn 8 on Twist. A clean but aggressive send, which put Carrara up into P3. But now Twist is going to try to return the favor down towards the Canadian corner. Is it Canada corner or Canadian corner? It might just be Canada corner. That feels better. Anyway, Michele Carrara on the inside trying to defend the position. The next corner is a right-hander, but Twist using the draft all the way around the outside retakes P3.
They're really going at it today in these MX5s, and as we can see on our screens, Miku and Pryor also getting that slight bit closer each lap after another.
They are here.
I think Miku, he has a pace, but he's really just using Romsix. Romsix. He's really using Matt Pryor as a tool right now just to get closer. As I think I saw Andy Park lag back a bit there, which is not great, but they're still in the fight.
Considering he's from Chile, it makes sense that connecting to a European server might be a bit of lag. We've had that issue with Bahamondes before, I believe, as well. But yes, Marcel Miku and Matt Pryor are absolutely closing the gap to the front, to the 3rd to 6th group. That's wide goes Carrara, wider goes Twist. He's onto the grass. He's definitely going to lose 4th to Andy Park. That was way too wide from the orange car of Twist. And also standing to the inside is Romsix. He is going to take P5. He needs the positions. Marcel Miku is right there behind him as it stands. He's only going to gain about 10 points if something like that. Like, I can't really remember the point from 5th to 8th, but now Twist looking to the inside of Romsix. He's not helping Romsix. Marcel Miku is still bumping Matt Pryor. There's still an alliance, and what a stand from Andy Park, going from outside to inside. That is a fantastic overtake by Andy Park. He takes P3 from Michele Carrara, one of the best overtakes I've seen this season in the MX5 series. And now Romsix trying to take advantage around the outside, and Twist is falling. Matt Pryor around the outside, Marcel Miku around the outside. And this train provided by Matt Pryor and Marcel Miku is up to 6th and 7th. As Romsix now pulls out of the slipstream, tries to pass Michele Carrara. Meanwhile, Marcel Miku is still bumping Matt Pryor in the background. Now to the inside goes Romsix in the black and purple and green car. Can he break later than the Italian? Around the outside goes Carrara, but he's going to lose the edge grip. He's on the grass, still going to go side by side through the penultimate corner. This is going to be dangerous. Somebody has to yield, and Carrara yields. And up into P4 goes Rom6, and now Marcel Miku is firmly in the battle. Surely he can't help Matt Pryor anymore. Pryor actually sent it in the final corner, and he hits Carrara slightly. Little bit of a shoulder bump, and Marcel Miku gets around, and Marcel Miku can bump Matt Pryor again. They have walked together so well. Incredible.
I mean, exactly incredible. And Andy right now as well, just trying to get that P2 after starting all the way back there on the grid.
The pairing of Matt Pryor and Marcel Miku. Miku is still staying behind, but Michele Carrara tries to break late and almost lost it on the brakes. And wide goes Twist. He spun. He saved it.
I mean, all of these drivers genuinely deserve some sort of participation trophy for this long battle right now. This is what MX5 is all about, a bit of rubbing his racing. And yeah, just a beautiful sight to behold.
Yeah, it was absolutely amazing. I'm going to rewatch what happened on lap 1. What happened on lap 1 was too aggressive. Matt Pryor has lost it, hasn't he?
Yeah, had a bit of a slight loss to rears there, and that allowed Marcel Miku to move up into P5 right behind his championship rival.
At an attack on the final lap. Oh, that's dangerous. That's Michele Carrara going for a never opening gap. Because Matt Pryor is always going to, well, he never left the cars with, and Michele Carrara tried to push the door open and he lost it on the grass. So down to P9 goes the Italian driver. Very, very unfortunate there.
I mean, Andy, park it on the apex for defense right now if you can, because it might help you gain some good points with the championship leader. But there goes Rom6 around the outside right now. Andy breaks early. He seats the position right there. So Rom6 right now up into P3.
What a move! He cleanly went all the way around the outside of turns 5. Now, Rom6 defends the inside line. This is absolutely crucial. 6 points. Could be everything that decides the championship this season. Park goes around the outside. If he can hang there, he's going to get the inside line for the penultimate corner. Rom6 has to be careful.
Oh,
Park has to be careful. They just about stay side by side. That is brilliant racing. And Park almost lost the car. Mr. Scoot will win. But who is going to get third? We'll cut to Mr. Scoot after the line. Park gets run out into the grass. Oh my goodness.
Oh, what unfortunate thing there for Andy Park. We might have had another amazing photo finish. For the third AC race in a row almost, so...
Well,
wow.
Yes, Rom6 takes third, a little bit of aggressiveness into the final corner, but that is Mr. Scoot trying to do a donut and hitting Leila Petralia. Unfortunately, and he still hit Marcel Miku trying to do a donut. I don't think doing a donut in the blind pit exit is the best way, Mr. Scoot. Now he's turning the other way. But yes, we've seen no footage of Mr. Scoot after the opening lap. He has absolutely dominated tonight. And where on earth are they going to? They're going to the car park to do the donuts. Yeah. So this is down towards turn 5. Let's go on board with Leila Petralia, because she went 3 wide. So basically, she was almost on the grass. Rom6 didn't leave her any space, but then into the corner, she brakes too late and just hits Rom6 and also Marcel Miku on the outside. That is a misjudgment on the braking from Leila Petralia. That meant that Twist, Twist got a 5 car up and under. He overtook 5 cars in 1 corner. That's how he was able to move up into second. I've never seen that in my life. Yeah, but then he bumped Andrew Tagat a little bit into turn 6. That means Leila Petralia gets around the outside. And what happened here? It's Matt Pryor hitting Andrew Tagat, isn't it? Matt Pryor was on the outside. Oh no, he got hit actually. That was Andy Park. Did he get hit? I don't think so. So Andy Park sent in there, hit Matt Pryor, Marcel Miku had nowhere to go, and then hit the pair of them. So I believe the blame is probably on Andy Park, because he did start the contact. We are go, and Rubiales is gone, and Maverick didn't react because he saw a car disappear in front of him. And look at the jump that Matt Pryor gets. The purple car goes in between Michele Carrara and Andrew Tagat. This will be absolutely chaotic down towards turn 5. There's a bit of a lag at the back for Kevin who is going to enter turn 1 at the front. Tagat has the inside line, he has to yield. Matt Pryor takes the lead in towards turn 1. Mr. Scoot has made up a position on Leila Petralia, so up into P7, up into P7 goes Mr. Scoot. He's actually passed Alex Romsix. That is very important in the championship. Now, Mr. Scoot now defends the inside line, trying to fend off Romsix, and now as well as attacking Marcel Miko up in front. So the top 3 in the championship currently sitting 6th, 7th, and 8th. They're line astern as Matt Pryor takes the lead. Andrew Tagat in P2. We got Twist and Michele Carrara going side by side. Twist in the orange car trying to bump draft Tagat, but Tagat goes to the inside or to the middle of the corner of the straight. This is going to be really embarrassing or awkward into the braking zone as Andy Park sent it on Twist, and around goes
Oh, we have a spin!
Around goes Andy Park. So fortunately, Andy Park has spun twice on the opening lap in both races, and sending it to the inside is Leila Petralia. She has taken full advantage, and drifting is Twist. Up into 3rd goes Twist. Up into 4th goes Leila Petralia. She got a terrible jump. She was P9 to turn 1. She's already up into P4, Asa.
Yeah, I mean, that was a very, very ambitious move, and she made it work right now. Also, Mr. Scoot sending it down the inside of Marcel Miku, who will have the inside for the carousel, so that sets him up slightly better. But Romsix also is still there, so the fight just keeps on delivering.
It is, and the top 3 in the championship are still together. We've got Andrew Tagat now getting pressurized by Twist. So Matt Pryor now has a 2.2 second lead. Can he do a Mr. Scoot and try to run away from the rest of the pack? Matt Pryor finished 3rd in one of the races in Yokoyama. He finished 2nd in Red Bull Ring Race 2. Can he finish 1st in Road America's Race 1, or Race 2 rather, but Tagat will be chasing him down, and so will the rest of the pack as Marcel Mikum tries to make the position on Leila Petralia. This is going to be awkward. Leila Petralia is not going to back off into the penultimate corner, and she is going to push Marcel Mikum to the edge of the track. And look at the run Mr. Scoot gets, but Mr. Scoot has nowhere to go. He's driven onto the grass. He had absolutely nowhere to go. He's almost spun up to lock, and he's lost the position to Alex Romsix. Matt Pryor has dropped the start.
That's very unfortunate for him. He's at least slowing down into the pits, so that's good. Otherwise, he might get an extra penalty. But that does put Andrew Taggart up into P1 right now, but he's already being pressured by Twiz. Will he make a move down into turn 1? No, he will not. He will stay behind.
Side by side for P3, Marcel Miku goes up and under, trying to get the better run, coming out of turn 1 and through turn 2, down towards turn 3. Marcel Miku has the inside line, and he brakes later. Leila Petralia sensibly brakes earlier, will get the run on Marcel Miku down this very, very long straight. So this battle for P3 is not ending anytime soon. That was really clever from Leila Petralia, backing off on corner entry, going for the exit. Twiz is helping Andrew Tagat, I think, to try to run away from the 4 fast drivers behind, but I don't think they can run away at this rate. Andrew Tagat doesn't seem to have the ultimate pace to try to keep ahead as Marcel Miku now very awkward in towards turn 5 again. Leila Petralia goes off slightly, but she'll keep momentum around the outside, and Marcel Miku surely will have to back off before turn 6. He still tried to hand his nose in there, but that could be very dangerous. And the top 6 are separated by a second and a half. Incredible.
Incredible indeed. I mean, it's very nice to see those 6 cars just slithering like a snake there as Petralia goes very wide onto the grass even. Still back to the track.
Yes, there was a stand by Mr. Scoot, and he scared Alex Romsix off. And Romsix now dropping down to P6, and Mr. Scoot up into P5, now chasing down the championship leader Marcel Miku, and Scoot is definitely not going to bump draft Marcel Miku. He wants blood, he wants the position, and can he get it through this very fast right-hander? They make contact, and Marcel Miku is on the grass, and Marcel Miku saved it! What a save! What a save! How has he saved?
Flashing his headlights, putting his hazards on all within due manner, because what a drift. Just did he even hit the wall?
3 wide for the
I don't
lead.
think so.
Into the phenomenal lead. I don't think he did the phenomenal corner. Sorry, I'm losing my words. I'm in awe. I'm being absolutely shocked over Marcel Miku's save. Mr. Scoot is a man on a mission. He needs a double victory to try to have any chance at the title in Catalonia, and he's absolutely doing it on his home ground. Don't forget, he is an American driver. This is Road America. This is where Mr. Scoot shines. Now he is on the rear bumper of Andrew Tagar, who lost out in the 3 wide battle of the lead. So Leila Petralia now into the lead. Twist side by side with Andrew Tagar. Mr. Scoot will surely try to overtake 1, maybe 2, maybe 3 of them into turn 5. And he's actually going into turn 1. That's aggressive. That's way too aggressive.
That was, yeah, a bit too overly ambitious.
And Maverick,
Oh, as
that's
Petralia just...
That's
Oh
Maverick.
no, I'm sorry, not Petralia. Maverick just
That's an unsafe rejoin.
barges his way back to the track.
Yeah, that's an unsafe rejoin from Andrew Tagat, and he hits Twist. Actually, he came off wall, so maybe it's still fine, but this has given Leila Petralia a 3-second advantage. On lap 1, we thought Matt Bryan might be running away. On lap 2, we thought Andrew Tagat could still have a chance at victory. On lap 3, it's now Leila Petralia leading the way, with everybody, including all 3 championship contenders, fighting extremely hard behind them. Now Marcel Miku will go to the inside on turn 5 on Mr. Scoot. Scoot gets pushed into the grass. They are not leaving any quarters, they're not leaving any room. This is for all the marbles.
I mean, I really hope we keep getting these plot twists lap after lap after lap, because it keeps this race so exciting, really. I mean, Mr. Scoot right now just on Miku's rear end, sends it down the inside beautifully, keeps the car on track, giving Miku just the right amount of space, but Miku inside for the carousel, which gives him his position back. But I really hope we will see this continue for the next 30 minutes, and especially onto the start-finish straight onto the final lap.
Oh, absolutely. And look at Marcel Miku defending the inside line. He doesn't want to be on the outside this time through this fast right-hander. He doesn't want to be pushed into the wall again, like he got last lap by Mr. Scoot. And look at who sits behind the 3 championship rivals. It's Andy Park, the fastest driver in the server. He is going to try to harass all of these drivers fighting for the championship. Mr. Scoot fakes the inside, couldn't make the move. Andy Park does make the move on ROM 6. If I am ROM 6, I would back off because Park is faster. He doesn't want to cost himself time fighting with Park. He needs Park to also overtake the 2 drivers ahead to take points away from Mr. Scoot and from Marcel Miku. As Marcel Miku goes wide into the final corner, this is a brilliant run by Mr. Scoot. He's too close to get the slipstream because he's already got an overlap, and this means they're going to go side by side on the main straight.
These drivers, man. I would dare to have the things they do. I usually just try to back off and wait for the others to make a mistake. These guys are going wheel to wheel every corner almost.
The Chilean is on the rear bumper of the championship leader. He's going to the inside into turn 8. Marcel Miku tries to close the door, but that was too late. He's going to try to head around the outside through carousel. Oh, he gets his suspension almost jumped on the astral turf, or whatever that grey bit is, on the invincible curb, you could say, but that was awkward from Marcel Miku. And now he's trying to defend Andy Park. This is helping Mr. Scoot to run away. This is also helping Alex Romsey to try to close the gap again.
I mean, Miku, he really wanted to stay close to Scoot to use him, but it's clear ROM6 is using Andy to fight Miku, and the fight Miku Andy does around the outside. He goes right now into Canada corner. He goes very wide there, so Miku still maintains his position, but that got very close there.
Yeah, I believe Romsey gave Andy Park a bump draft on that back straight, and then because Park was so close to Miku, Park almost bumped into Miku. That could have been Scoot has... What a save again! But now Scoot has lost all the momentum on this main straight. Surely Marcel Miku is not bump drafting him, he's still helping Mr. Scoot. I wouldn't be bump drafting him, I would be to the middle and going 3 wide, because look at all the momentum Marcel Miko has lost due to the bump draft because of the speed difference. Marcel Miko actually slowed himself down ever so slightly, and Rom6 now has a direct opportunity to attack his main championship rival, Marcel Miko.
Going to try and send it around the outside. Miku getting very close to send it down the inside of Andy Park. He doesn't, which allows Rom6 to carry through a bit more speed.
He's done it again.
That's Miku up into P6 right now.
Yeah, Rom6 has done it again. Cleanly around the outside of turn 5. If they can't get to Leila Petralia, wide goes Rom6 into turn 1. Wide goes Marcel Miko into turn 1. Marcel Miko has lost a lot of time and hit. Mr. Scoot has hit Twist in towards turn 3. That was a push to pass almost. He bumped Twist out of the way. I caught the rear end of it. I didn't see what happened before the corner, but that was a bit aggressive from Mr. Scoot. Maybe he was caught out by Twist's early braking, but that meant he also got a terrible run coming out of turn 3. So Andy Park in the white and green car to the inside of Mr. Scoot, and he will not take P5. Scoot goes deep, 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 wide. He will take P2. Andy Park takes P2. Romsey gets around. Romsey gets around, and he passes Mr. Scoot. Well, as it stands, the gap at the top of the championship is 2 points.
My God, it's really gonna be a winner takes it all situation next week, and I'm here for it, really.
It might be up to 8 again if Mr. Scoot retakes P3 away from Rom6. The gap was left this time from Mr. Scoot, but he's going to try to squeeze there. Rom6 will try to squeeze Mr. Scoot. This is tight, extremely tight. They make contact, slight contact. Scoot tries to squeeze. Rom6 give him the shoulder bump back, and Twist is having the VIP seat of his life, trying to watch 2 of the championship contenders fight for absolutely everything down the back straight towards Canada corner. Mr. Scoot edging ahead. Rom6 now under attack from Twist. Twist gets closed by Mr. Scoot. Scoot doesn't want to leave the gap on the outside. He will try to break on the racing line, try to get the arc. And Rom6 goes to the inside. Block pass. He's gone wide. Scoot has got the cutback. Twist is still there. Rom6 will have the inside line to the penultimate corner. Scoot will try to close the door. He can't. They go side by side. They almost go 3 wide into the final corner. I'm losing my voice, Arthur.
We're gonna see it right now into turn 1. We're gonna see them make a bit of door-to-door contact. They're bump drafting right now, getting a bit of a gap from the car behind. I can see Mr. Scoot flash his headlights.
To show appreciation.
Is Rom6 gonna send it? He isn't.
No, Rom6 is walking with Mr. Scoot. They want to run away from Marcel Miko. They want to both take points away from Marcel Miko. As it stands, there will be an 8-point gap between Rom6 and Miko, but also Mr. Scoot will be gaining points, so they are probably happy and content with the current positions. They don't want to fight each other and let Marcel Miko catch up. And Marcel Miko, as it stands, is looking at a P5 and P6 finish at Road America. Really overtaking spot. It's turn 12 and off! They're both off!
Yeah, I don't think we'll see much more right now, but...
Well, it's
either
closing.
way.
It's closing. It's down to 6/10 again.
Yeah.
Leila Petralia went off at turn 5 on the exit. And look at Andy Park using all of the road available to him.
It's gonna be very difficult, but one mistake is all it takes, especially into the last corner. If the pressure gets Petralia there, then Park might have a case for himself. But gap's down to 2nd right now. I don't see it happening.
That has to be one of the best final laps Leila Petralia has ever driven. She was under huge pressure, but she delivered. If she can hit the apex in the final corner, she slides out of the final corner, and Leila Petralia will take victory in race 2 here in Road America. That will be her 3rd win of the season. Surely she will solidify her 4th place in the championship. Leila Petralia absolutely delighted. And Marcel Miko, a 5th and a 6th. And the championship gap, I believe, is down to 8 points. It was Michele Carrara lost it on the curb. So Carrara was already spinning before Taggart hit him. And then, because the Carrara spun towards the inside, and then Andy Park was on the inside, so he also got involved. And that was another incredible recovery drive from Andy Park because he was down to basically P last and still made it all the way up to P2. We've got Marcel Miku leading by 4 points over Alex Romsix, who has been gaining points since mid-season. He's been gaining, and now he only has a 4-point deficit to try to topple in the final round of the season. Mr. Scoot also has a chance. He's only 34 points behind, so he's definitely, well, he still has a big chance, in fact, to take the championship because it will be 2 20-minute races and there will be reverse grid, there will be chaos. There are only 8 drivers in the server right now, which is not very ideal. But the championship fight is all we are going to focus on, as we are currently in the server ready for 10 minutes of qualifying before the 2 races. And tonight joining me in the commentary booth once again is Arthur Ballon. Hello, Arthur.
Hello, HC. Another thrilling season finale we're about to have. I'm very excited, especially with the championship fight.
As he rounds off the final corner, Romsik is not going to improve on his second to last attempt. We've got Leila Petralia joining in as a nice driver. Scoot can't improve after a poor final chicane. How about Marcel Miku? He's done 2 yellow sectors, but we know he made a mistake somewhere in the final sector last lap. And he is going to come across the line to improve his time. That should be third solidified, at least, but he's still very far away. Mr. Scoot has the pole wrapped up. He's gone faster in sector 2 once
Miku's
again.
in the wall.
Oh, we'll quickly go to the replay. I think that is turn 7, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yeah, that's qualifying over for the championship leader.
He already had a shaky moment at turn 7 on the penultimate lap. He's completely lost it in turn 7 on the final attempt. Lights out and away we go in Barcelona. It's a brilliant start from Marcel Miku. He's already immediately draw alongside Alex Romsix as they run down towards turn 1. Mr. Scoot has got the perfect launch. Now Romsix gradually edging ahead of Marcel Miku once again. Miku on the outside of turn 1 will try to break later to challenge Romsix, but Romsix defends the inside line perfectly. And Marcel Miku using a lot of inside curve trying to get a better run coming out of turn 2, but Mr. Scoot is clear by 0.6 of a second.
All mechanical grip for turn 3 right now. Miku getting very, very close to Romsix. Their wheels are side by side right now. Miku carrying the overspeed, but he'll have to go around the outside right now. Still a bit too far back around the mid corner. It sets him up for an inside line on the next one, but Romsix will be defending that.
This is what Mr. School wants.
Never mind.
He wants these two to battle to try to pull away, and Miku hits Romsik slightly. Right front wheel to left wheel contact, and that is a bit of a shoulder and a badge from Marcel Miku dished out to Romsik. He's showing his intention. He doesn't want to lose the championship in the final round, and Miku is up into second.
I mean, for Miku, the main rival right now really is Romsik, because they're only separated by 4 points. So as long as he finishes ahead, he's good in his head. He just has to make it work for both 20-minute races today.
And Romsik breaks all the way around the outside through turn 10, and Miku just edges him wide, and Miku defends second.
Whoa!
Oh, what happened back there? Andrew Tagari's round. I couldn't see.
Yeah, that looked like a pit maneuver.
Oh, from who? We got
accidental.
Oops, Michele Carrara is letting Andrew Tagara go, so there must be contact between the two of them. Miku jumps the curb run. Miku is almost lost it. Romsik around the outside of the chicane. He will get the inside line for the final part of the chicane. They almost make contact again. Mr. School leads by 3 seconds at the end of lap 1.
Mr. Scoot, he is in paradise right now. Second race will be a bit more difficult for him with the reverse grid, but here we go right now. Alex Romsik on the main straight pulls alongside Marcel Miku for turn 1. Who will come out ahead? Who's bravest on the brakes? It will be Marcel. No, they're both pretty much equal.
They're still there. Miku around the outside. Miku around the outside, he's taken the position back. Fantastic defending from the Czech driver. He still kept his second position.
they really are going guns blazing right now. And I mean, Rom6 won't be happy because of that little touch earlier when Miku overtook him. So for him, it stings a bit more.
And if they keep battling, look at who is joining the fight. Leila Petralia, who joined qualifying late, can't do qualifying. She's got all the pace in the world. She's already up to 4th after starting from 8th, and she could be Mr. Scoot's best friend. If she can take P2, the championship picture could be upside down completely.
I mean, Miku right now. Oh, he's at the curb. He's on the grass. He sees the position to Rom6 and Petralia. He'll have to catch up in the next 16 minutes. But will he have the pace? Will we see more of those mistakes?
Have we just seen the championship slipping away from the fingers of Marcel Miku? He first of all has to get rid of Leila Petralia, who we know is a tough defender. But is she going to put up a fierce of a fight in the final round as she did previously? Because this is also in relation to the overall championship. Petralia misses the apex of turn 12 slightly and into the chicane. Miku will try to set up the exit, but instead Petralia gets a perfect exit. And with that straight line disadvantage, I'm not even sure if Miku can make the pass down into turn 1. Behind him, Tagat goes slightly deep and misses the corner, and Carrara just unfortunately understeered into the pass of Andrew Tagat. However, Carrara did slow down immediately in the next corner to let Andrew Tagat through, so a mistake on Mechanic Carrara's part, but he did make the position back as now Marcel Miku challenging Leila Petralia around the outside through this treacherous corner that he's made 3 mistakes already, 2 in qualifying, 1 in the race, but this time Petralia cuts the curb, jumps on the outside AstroTurf, and surely Marcel Miku is through. Petralia will try to hang around the outside and gets the cutback. She may still be there, she's trying to take the toe. This is not over into turn 10, Arthur.
Yeah, no, I mean, Miku also went a bit wide there at the exit, so he luckily didn't lose too much time because of it.
Well,
so he will not be complaining.
Yeah, Petralia was kind there. She didn't really send it into turn 10. She just wanted to show her nose and let Miku now try to drive away and catch Rom6. But if qualifying pace is the standard, I don't even think Marcel Miku can catch the front two. As it stands, Marcel Miku will have 568 points. Rom6 will have 570 points. I think, yes, the gap is 2 points between the pair of them. And Mr. Scoot will be on 554. So actually, Mr. Scoot will be 16 points behind Rom6, who will become the new championship leader, which means if he wins race 2 and Rom6 finish second, Rom6 will actually still be champion. So as it stands, this is going to be so difficult to calculate because the gap is so small. Towards turn 5, so Rom6 was trying to close the door. Miku had a nosing there. He's on the inside. He's actually driven too much on the inside curb and put himself basically on the grass bit and bounced across. So in trying to leave Rom6 on the outside as much gap as possible, he's actually given Rom6 no gap at all.
Too far for now, but if Petralia keeps having those little moments,
Oof.
Maverick will get closer again there. I mean,
too wide.
Maverick had a bit of understeer though.
Yeah, Petralia just went way too wide into the...
Yeah, again.
Yeah,
I must say, massive power slide. That one got very, very close.
As now Petralia is putting Tagat under all sorts of pressure, and Tagat leaves the inside door open, and Petralia says thank you very much, and diving to the inside is the Italian driver, and she retakes P4 and relegates Mr. P5 back down to P5.
Poor Maverick, always stuck in this position, except for yesterday then of course, but Petralia slides again, hits a bit of the curb there, which slows you down by quite a bit.
We've also
flat out through here. Oh, Petralia clipped that curb there. It sets up Maverick perfectly for the slipstream. He moves towards the inside. Will he make a move right now? Yes, he will. No, he's... constantly keeps changing with these MX5s. Braking is so weird, but Petralia is still ahead.
But this is
Don't
Petralia's
slide
struggle
the car
corner.
now.
She's actually done it
Don't
pretty
slide.
well. But she
As
slide
Thunderseer
wide.
go onto the gravel.
Yeah. And she's still got the slipstream, and surely this is going to be ascending to turn 10. Tagat defending middle line. He's going back to the racing line. He's leaving inside open for Petralia, who centered it.
Whoa!
That is way too late.
Nearly went for the wrong layout.
She's gone to Madrid.
I mean,
And Mr. Scoot will win race 1. And he will put himself firmly into championship contention. The American takes race 1 victory here in Barcelona. Romsik in P2 will take the championship lead with 1 race remaining by 2 points over Marcel Miku. Romsik leads by 2 points over Marcel Miku. Mr. Scoot is trailing by 16 points to Romsik. So for Mr. Scoot to take the title, he needs to finish first and hope Romsik finish 3rd or below, because even if Marcel Miku finishes 2nd, well, if Marcel Miku finishes 2nd, Mr. Scoot is champion if he wins the race, because that means Romsik can only finish 3rd or below. Because by count back, if Scoot finishes 1st and Miku finishes 2nd, they'll be on equal points, but this will be Mr. Scoot's 6th win of the season, which trumps Marcel Miku's 5 win. And that would be crazy to try to win on equal points. Off, and Mr. Schools gets a good launch. He's already alongside Romsik. Marcel Miku pulls along Sandro Tagat. It's a poor getaway from Felipe Gonzalez, the Mexican. He's already lost the position too. Oh, he's making contact, and still above all, Mr. Scoot's round. Mr. Scoot has saved it. Oh my goodness, where's Romsik? Romsik is caught up in it. Romsik is 2 seconds behind the pack. And Mr. Scoot now side by side with Tagat. He somehow saved it. And that could be a championship winning save for the American driver.
that was pure and utter chaos, but what a save by Scoot there. Miku, however, trying to make the move on Layla Petralia right now just to have that little buffer against Scoot. He makes it stick for now. Scoot, he is getting close though.
Yeah, and Miku surely will make a quick walk of Jay Lazona, diving to the inside of turn 5. Jay Lazona opens up the door and he doesn't want to get involved in the championship fight. Miku has taken the lead, but we know Scoot is faster. We're now on board with Mr. Scoot, flashing the lights, trying to alert Petralia and Jay Lazona. Lazona's drift wide. Lazona lets them through. Petralia gets loose, and Mr. Scoot hits Petralia slightly, gives her a bump basically through towards turn 9. And Petralia taking the inside line gets caught on the inside curb slightly wide, but Scoot is probably too far back into turn 10, or is he? Is he going to send it here, Asa?
He might. I mean, he has to do everything he can, and he sends it. What a move! What brakes, man! Jesus! I fully expected him to do a Petralia there, but he didn't. He's taken P2.
And he's kept it on track, and Petralia is trying to return the favor. Petralia is still on the inside. This could help Marcel Miku. Petralia sends it and makes contact with Mr. Scoot. And Mr. Scoot slides and hits Petralia. And Petralia is still there. They are fighting extremely hard.
Gravel.
Yes, but he still kept the position. Of course, last week when Petralia makes the victory in race 2 in Road America, it was Mr. Scoot who reported Petralia's overtaking under the yellow flags to basically strip Petralia's win away. So now Petralia, will she be remembering that at all? Because she didn't fight Miku this hard. She's fighting Mr. Scoot extremely hard down into turn 1. Scoot breaks so much later. And what a defensive move from Scoot. Surely now the American is clear. Now he has to chase down a 2-second gap. If he passes Marcel Miku and Miku doesn't drop behind Romsik, Mr. Scoot will be champion of season 16.
I mean, Petralia is still putting up the pressure right now, though, hoping Scoot responds and loses time. And Marcel Miku will be praying for that pretty much. He wants this championship. He's been fighting for it all season long. That disconnect in Imola just makes it all the more difficult for him. But yeah, Petralia right now losing out on Scoot, so it's looking a bit more unlikely for that help there.
Good recovery from Rom6 after dropping back by 3 seconds due to the contact, and he was down to P6. He's already passed Jay Lazona and Andrew Tagat, so up into 4th position goes the Hungarian driver. He now needs to pass later Petralia as soon as possible, but the Italian is defending the inside line. Rom6 is going to send it into turn 10. Surely he has to be aggressive. He can't just stay behind. Petralia opens the door, and Petralia tries to get the exit, tries to get the up and under, and gets a huge power slide coming out of turn 10. That is her chance gone. So Rom6 clear into P3. The top 3 in the championship are in the top 3 positions as we expected. As it stands, Marcel Miku will win the championship, but if Scoot overtakes Miku, Scoot will win the championship. However, if Rom6 also overtakes Miku, Rom6 will be champion. Now Miku still has 15 minutes to try to hold on to the lead. He needs to win to take the championship. There's no ifs and buts about it.
I mean, Miku right now must be sweating immensely.
Off goes Leila Petralia at turn 2. Sorry to cut you off there. And Andrew Tagat goes cleanly around the outside of turn 3. And these two will probably have the fight of their life. We'll keep watching that in the mini player because, well, we need to focus on the top 3. We need to focus on 3rd place driver right now. Rom6 is actually closing the gap. The Hungarian is putting on a show in race 2 after a difficult start. I mean, all 3 of them could have been just killed in that start chaos. All 3 of them could have just completely lost all hopes of the championship, but they all survived, and they're all still standing with a chance with 12.5 minutes remaining. Mr. Scoot over, going more faster as I see Petralia just barges Tagat out of the way. They didn't look like teammates there, and I think Petralia is probably returning the position, or is she? Well, anyway, Tagat is now side by side with Petralia down towards turn 12. This is going to be tricky. He backs off. Petralia retakes P4. Here is the thing. If Marcel Miku wins the race, Rom6 will not be champion. But if Scoot wins and Rom6 can pass Miku, Rom6 will be champion. So even when Rom6 gets to the back of Mr. Scoot, surely he will bump draft Scoot to try to catch Marcel Miku for his own championship. Because
possibly,
if he battles with Scoot, neither of them will win.
The thing is, has he done the same math we have?
Ooh, Petralia with the hugest slide through turn 10, and Tagat sends it to the inside through turn 11 again, and down towards turn 12. Tagat is edging ahead. Petralia will try to hang around the outside. And I'm sorry that we can't focus that much on this battle because the front 3, look at Scoot closing the gap in the final sector this lap. He's got it all right. And the gap down to 1.3 seconds. Scoot sets a 2:05.8 in the race. That is massively fast. The gap down to 1.3 seconds at the front. And Marcel Miku will be shaking for sure.
I mean, he must be. Scoot's pace today has been immense, and to think that gap was 2 seconds just a few laps ago is crazy to think right now.
We have
Mr. Scoot just
yeah, we've got Carrara trying to pass Jay Lazona into turn 1, but that was unsuccessful. There is the same livery on my screen, so we've got essentially the teammate battle, even though they're not teammates. So using the identical livery, both white and blue cars. Jaliri is on the outside of turn 3, will probably lose the position to Carrara if Carrara can spot his braking zone. To the inside goes the Italian driver, and he takes P6 away from the Filipino, I beg your pardon, as Andrew Tagat now has to defend the inside line on Petralia, who will get the perfect round, perfect exit coming out of turn 5. And as one Italian makes an overtake, the other is going to follow suit. Petralia up into P4.
beautiful move there, goes a bit deep, so that allows Maverick to move back alongside there. Will he try to make it stick around the outside? No, they're still side by side, but Maverick seems to carry through just a bit more speed. So Petralia will try and make the move into the next corner. Heavy braking, Maverick very defensive line, but Petralia just manages to get alongside yet again. That was very nice to see.
Well, she's not made the move though. Maverick defends the line around the outside.
Oh.
He's got caught on the curb slightly through turn 12. And Petralia with the cutback will try to send it into this tricky right-hander. Don't get on the sausage. They both avoid the sausage. And Mr. Scoot is within 7 tenths, 6 tenths. He's got a perfect run coming out of the final corner. Fastest lap by Mr. Scoot. Fastest lap by Alex from 6. Marcel Miku's championship is evaporating in front of his eyes with 7 minutes remaining on the clock.
4 more laps, and Miku just has to make 0 mistakes.
He's
He
there.
always takes such a late apex there. Scoot keeps gaining there as well. Scoot is taking these curbs for rotation, for speed, for the optimal line, and it is working. He is making it stick right now.
This will be heartbreaking for Marcel Miku. But also, Mr. Scoot cannot waste too much time battling Miku. He needs Miku to stay second to win the championship, because if Rom6 finishes second, Rom6 will win by 2 points over Mr. Scoot. So Mr. Scoot needs to make the move, but cleanly. If they make any sort of contact, Alex Rom6 is right there behind the pair of them. And if Rom6 passes Marcel Miku, no matter what happens with Mr. Scoot, Rom6 will be champion. This is calculated risk that you have to take. It will be a split-second decision, but you have to do it right. This is the final race of the season after all.
Exactly. I think we're going to see a Miku masterclass, possibly in defense. He has been struggling, but we know what he is capable of, and he will have to show it. Here goes Mr. Scoot right now, though, getting closer and closer and closer. A bit wide there at to correct his steering. Into the right-hander they go. Miku runs a bit more wide, takes all of the exit there is there.
This is where
Heading
Scoot is
to
the
slowest
fastest.
part.
This is where Mr. Scoot is the fastest. He's so fast in the low speed corners. You can see him closing the gap through the chicane. Coming out of the chicane, Scoot gets slightly wide, uses all the track available to him. And Rom6 is right there, looming large in the mirror. Marcel Miku has to try to defend. Scoot has the straight line advantage. One flash of headlights, just one to show that he's there to take the championship away from Marcel Miku. But see, here comes the play. Scoot needs Miku to finish second. He wants to get away from Rom6 and maybe passes Miku in the final lap so that Rom6 doesn't get the chance to take second. That is clever from Mr. Scoot. He knows what's at stake here. He doesn't want to make the pass right now. He needs to walk with Miku first to get away from Rom6. 4 minutes on the clock. What will happen? This is for all the marbles.
It's really getting so real right now for both of these drivers. And
Ooh, Miku slides. Miku slides at turn 4.
oh,
But he saved it. He's controlled the car. My goodness me. My heart rate is absolutely going through the roof.
I think Scoot is just waiting for that final lap. All to play right now. 2 more laps. That's all Miku has to do to defend. That's all Scoot has to do to attack. Same for Rom6, but he's still trailing behind just a bit more. Mr. Scoot, it's all in his head right now. He has to make it stick. He has to do what he needs in order to maximize his points. Miku, yeah, I think his setup is understeering maybe, because he keeps missing apexes.
Well, Mr. Scoot. Oh, that's line. That's line difference. That wasn't even a fake send, because this is not the last lap yet. If they fight there, the goal's going to lose so much time, and Rom6 is there to pick up pieces. So for Marcel Miku, it's simple. He needs to win. And for Mr. Scoot, he needs to win and keep Miku in second. That's the thing he needs to worry about. That's why he's walking with Miku even on the penultimate lap. He's still walking with one of his championship rivals to defend the other championship rival. Another flash of light from Scoot to show Marcel Miku. This time, is he going to do it? He's sending it! And they made contact! And Marcel Miku is off! And that could be controversial. Is that going to get reported? That wasn't the cleanest move in the world. I was caught off guard. I was on board with Scoot, so I couldn't really see what happened to Marcel Miku. But Romsik is right there. Now Romsik just needs to take second for the championship. He just needs to pass Miku for the championship, and he's got one last lap to do it.
Well, I mean, I really don't hope this championship gets decided by a penalty, but I was looking in free cam. It looked like a bit of net coding before. Maybe it looked like Miku was trailing, then he went a bit faster all of a sudden with a jolt. It was a very strange incident, but final lap right now. Marcel Miku has to hold on to this position right now to claim the championship.
But he can't. I don't think he can. I mean, he has to hold this position for Scoot to take the championship. That's the weird part. He has to win.
Yeah.
I think Miku has to win. If Miku doesn't win, he's not going to take the championship. He's got a perfect run through turn 3. It's this retaliation time down towards turn 4. Rom6 is close behind. Scoot defends inside line. Marcel Miku will try to go all the way around the outside of turn 4, but he can't do it. He's still trying to get an overlap. He doesn't get an overlap. Mr. Scoot closes line perfectly. And is the chance going away from Marcel Miku? Where is Romsik? Romsik is right there. All Scoot can do now is hold the lead and drive away and hope and pray that Miku can help him to defend Romsik. How ridiculous is that?
Very, very, very ridiculous. I mean, I am leaned all the way close to my screen. My eyes are going to become square because of this. Because
this is going to be a stand from Romsik into turn 10. This is all or never. Now or never for Rom6. He's not standing it, but Miku defends the inside line. Rom6 will get the better drive. Scoot goes wide. Scoot goes off into turn 10. He's going to come back, still in the lead. Marcel Miku is still in second. As it stands with 5 corners remaining, Mr. Scoot will be the championship winner, I think. As they go into the final couple of corners, will Marcel Miku stand it? Scoot defends. He's wide. Miku can get the cutback. Can Miku get the cutback into the final corner? Miku can't get the overlap, and Romsik is too far behind. I think Mr. Scoot has just completed the best comeback we've ever seen in Phoenix SimSport history. I'm going to calculate the mass as we all calm down, but I think I think he's done it. So, Mr. Scoot,
do I tell him it might be him?
A flash of lights on the back of Marcel Miku. He sent it into turn 10. Ooh, that is netcode. That is very much netcode. That is completely netcode, no? Well, this is going to be very, very interesting. Because if Marcel Miku reports Mr. Scoot, and the report is successful, he will be the champion. But is that a reportable offense?
I mean, yeah,
is that
it's difficult to judge.
Scoot on the inside, brakes later, so the first bit is netcode, but then he did not leave Marcel Miku a car Swiss on the outside, but by then his car is already ahead. So,
oh my god.
How do you decide that? Well, we've got the protagonists, well, the 2 protagonists in the interview room. Do you know who won the championship? Mr. Scoot or Marcel Miku?
My calculations, me and Miku end up at the exact same points. And then
you have
by
6 wins, right?
I have 6 wins. He has 6 wins.
He has 5.
I'm
pretty sure he has 5 wins.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my gosh, does he? Wait, do I have 6? No, I only have.
You have 6.
1,
he has
2,
5.
3. No, I have 5. Wait.
You have 6. You have 4 before tonight, and you won both races.
Oh my gosh, I read it wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my gosh, yeah, I think I win. I could be very much wrong, but I think maybe.
That is the same calculation that we have come to. So for now, congratulations on a brilliant comeback to somehow win the championship. But we must come back to that potentially controversial move on the penultimate lap of the final race into turn 10. Talk us through your view, Mr. Scoot.
Rubbing his racing? I don't know. I mean, Rico and I race like that all the time. I'm certain if he wants to, he can report it and we can have stewards take a look. But that is just how we usually race. So I don't know. I think that's just, in my opinion, it wasn't an incident. It was just racing. But I'm not a steward.
Okay, and then going back to the start of race one, there was contact between, I believe it was Gonzalez and Carrara, and you almost got taken out. You made about 3 counter moves to try to save the car, and you saved it. What was you thinking at that moment?
Well, the guy taking me out is also the guy who's the reason that I'm still here. I learned my lesson about yellow flags, and I lifted hard when I saw that incident ahead. And I think the only reason I'm still here is because I wasn't on the throttle when I made contact with a perfect pit maneuver by Maverick.
Oh.
But yeah, so
Oh.
that was a little sketchy, but that's worked out.
Well, let's bring Marcel Mikui if you're here, Marcel.
Yeah, I'm here.
First of all, are you going to report the incident at turn 10 on the penultimate lap of race 2?
To be honest, I'm already deranged enough driving on this course that I'm not even going to bother. I just want it to be over.
Well, if you do report it and it's successful, you will be the champion. So, any efforts on that, or are you just that, you know?
I mean, I already got one title. I'm not the type that tries to get them at every point. So I tried what I could. And I'm not the type that just wants to be fully aggressive and just grab titles every time.
That is.
So I'll let someone else have it on this occasion.
That is fair enough. And moving back to you, Mr. Scoot. Also, I'm pretty sure you were aware of the championship situation that you need to win and keep Miku in second to win the championship. So we saw the first time when you get close to him on the third to last lap, you bumped him on the main straight. And was that the game plan basically? Trying to win at the end and keep Miku in second?
Yes, that was exactly what I had done. The moment the first race ended, I went and I did a recalculation based off of the finishing, just to double check my results, and then I did the tiebreaker comparison, and yeah, I realized coming out of that one corner, Miku had a huge slide going onto the last corner, and I would have had the chance to overtake him there, but I realized Alex was very much right behind us. I'd been keeping tabs on him since the very start of the race. I think he set fastest lap of this race. So I was very much aware of the threat. And yeah, I knew if Alex had gotten 2P2s or had Miku gotten 2P2s, I would have lost no matter what I did. So I was very, very conscious of that. And yeah, that is exactly why I bump drafted him. It is by far the best comeback I've ever personally done. So yes, I'm very, very happy. And I'm very shocked that I managed to do it, but I will take it.